see. Let's see. Can you guys see me?
Yes.
Yay! Hi guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to see you. We have a beautiful gemstone sale for you today. Thank you, Claire. I hope you're excited. I hope you're ready. I was just sharing with my team that I sang an Ariana Grande song to my cat. So that's what we were talking about before I went live. Changed the words. It wasn't really appropriate, but it is now. How are you guys tonight? Super happy to see you. Okay, so break up with your girlfriend. I'm not going to sing it for you right now, but I'm actually thinking about going live tomorrow because it's funnier when I'm there with him. When I'm just singing it by myself, I seem like a crazy old lady singing weird Ariana Grande songs. But when I'm with him, it's actually pretty cute, and he really likes it. I'm doing great tonight. I'm so happy to see you guys. Okay, it's gonna be fast and furious tonight. We have a lot of different things to get through. I don't think anything that we are going to show you tonight has been in a live show or sale before. Pretty sure. So this is kind of exciting, at least not in the forms that it's in. Can you, I mostly remember off the top of my head, Alexis, but can you get me the final list of the ingredients in my Sacred Offerings Incense?
Yes.
I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. A lot of you were live there when I made it because I actually did the whole kind of part of the process live, so you may remember that. So anyway, I have a bigger version of that tonight than we had for sale in the shop, which is kind of exciting. Is anybody new? I always like to welcome people who like maybe haven't been to one of our sales before, or I don't know, because people find us all the time in really interesting ways. So if you're new, I want to welcome you. You need to, hi Elizabeth, how are you? And Jessica's new. Synth is new. Is it Synth or Cynthia? What a beautiful name. And Lake is new, another beautiful name. Elise, look at that, you guys. Vicky and Caroline and Brandy and Natalie. Oh my God. And Kimberly and Lunar Violet's first live. Betty Bailey's new. Look at you guys. So I want to welcome you. Thank you for being here. What a pleasure. I hope you really enjoy it. Couple of things to know. Everything I'm going to show you tonight is for sale. As soon as I tell you what it is and the price, then you can say sold. It usually is pretty fast and furious. So if something calls to you, it's probably good just to go for it. I really try to make sure that everything that we show you here tonight is not only beautiful and cherry picked, but actually at the best price. So I like it that you can also feel really good about your purchases from the live gemstone sale. If you're in the US, then your shipping is already included. So that's kind of a nice bonus too. And then if you're outside the US, it's $5 per item, which is pretty reasonable to ship around the world. And we do ship to every country around the world every day. Just our regular Sage Goddess items, we ship to every country around the world every day. And so if you're outside the US, great. We love that. And we're excited to send some magic to you in whatever part of the world you are in. You do have to go to your Sage Goddess My Account page and put your YouTube handle in there so that we can invoice you, because that's how it works. So once you say sold, I want it, I like it, it's turning into another Ariana Grande song. Then the next day we invoice you, and then you have 24 hours to pay your invoice, and then your item magically arrives to you in the mail, which is really exciting. Yeah, it's true. We ship. Andrea said we ship to her daughter in Okinawa. We sure do. Wherever you are, magic will find you, and it's kind of cool to know that we can ship it any place, anytime, anywhere. It's really neat. We have a very global community, and I'm very grateful for that. So I'm going to quickly smudge just for a sec, because it's good to call your energy into present time. And just to enjoy tonight, too. I really do try to do a lot of good teaching during our time together. So I don't just consider it a sale, I consider it a classroom. And I hope you learned something new about a stone that maybe you didn't know before, or maybe you're going to learn something new about a stone that you've been working with for a long time. And I think that's pretty cool, too. So I'm glad that you're here as well. Okay. Thank you for appreciating my tank tops. I don't think we have any of them in stock. I'm kind of a tease, but it's my favorite Sage Goddess tank top of all time. So, okay. I am joined by the beloved Alexis and Hannah. It's my favorite Sage Goddess Gemstone Sale team. And we got Laura assisting us as well. So thank you to the three of you for being here. Really appreciate you. And so where do you want to get started, Alexis, darling?
Let's start
everything is really beautiful tonight. Truly, truly, truly beautiful. I know.
How about
she can't decide either.
How about we do the offering incense jar?
Let's do that. You have the blend, yeah?
Stuff pulled up.
Okay, so this was an incense that my spirit guides told me to make. And it was a really funny little, I dialogue with my spirit guides in meditation, and so sometimes when they tell me to make things, I'm like, oh, okay. And on this day, they were like, no, today. Like, go to the shop and make this today. And so I did that, and I'm pretty sure it's not on the website anymore.
It's out of stock.
Okay, it's out of stock. And so this is the only opportunity you have to get the, what I call mother load size, which will last you for a really long time. So this is our Sage Goddess Sacred Offerings incense. And this is a full-size jar. I don't know how many ounces it is, but I have a jar of Elder Council incense in this size, and it's taken me 4 years to get through it. So you're getting kind of a little bit of a lifetime supply. You will fall in love with this incense. And then it comes with the most beautiful brass. And I mean, this isn't a toy, right? Like, this is a real heavy-duty brass incense burner. Isn't it gorgeous? It's footed. And the reason I love that, by the way, is because incense gets hot. You don't want this part touching your table or your tablecloth. I speak from experience when I tell you that is not what you want. Okay. And then it has the lid that fits perfectly on top. Isn't it beautiful? And so I just love everything about this particular incense burner, and I think it's the perfect one to hold this incense. What you do is you put a charcoal disc inside there. You light your charcoal disc. You take a pinch of this magic. Just a pinch. Does not take much, and it will go and go and go and go. And this is heaven. I don't know how else to explain it to you. It is made entirely of natural ingredients. I ground the mapacho tobacco that's in there myself by hand. And again, quite a few of you were there live when I did that. So do you have a list of ingredients in the incense? Can we read it off to them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rose.
Okay, so it's got rose petals in it.
White sage.
It also has rose powder in it. Everything's ground, by the way, so it's all the way. It's a complete powder. So white sage powder.
Palo Santo powder.
Yep, Palo Santo powder.
Bay powder.
Bay leaf powder.
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate powder.
Myrrh.
Myrrh powder.
Frankincense.
Frankincense powder.
Copal.
Copal powder.
And star anise.
And star anise powder. And mapacho tobacco, like I said. So the first thing I did, if you were watching, is I cleared the bowl, and then I ground up the mapacho by hand. Mapacho, you really have to be, it takes a heavy hand. It's a very thick sort of stick of the tobacco, and so I broke it up by hand, and then I ground it and put that in there. And so these are all offerings to Great Spirit. I wanted to tell you about it before I say how much it costs, because then it's all going to be gone and I won't get a chance to really tell you about it. It's called Sacred Offerings because it's every sacred offering from almost every tradition put into one blend. So no matter what kind of practice you consider your own, this is going to be okay for that spiritual practice. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, and the price is, let me tell you how many we have and what the price is. We have 6 of them. So it's the burner and the full-size incense. It's $99. We did, I can't remember, Alexis, but I think we did, it was like a quarter of this amount of incense, and I think it was, I don't remember, but this is a really good value because you're getting 4 times the amount in a jar plus the burner. I know, and I wish I had more, and I'm sorry. And we'll do our best to get it back for you. It's what's really cool about the incense is the white sage, the pomegranate, the rose, the palo santo, all ground here. The copal, frankincense, and all of the ingredients ground here. So it's not, no part of that was like from some other source and just put in and then passed on to you. It all had to be, there's an alchemy there. And so there's a really beautiful magic, and I think you'll feel it when you work with it and when you burn it. There aren't a lot of people who make incense like this anymore. You know what I mean? Because people go the easier route. The stick incense is a little bit easier. You know, the resin incense where they don't grind it is a little bit easier. It's hard to grind incense, and especially some of the ingredients like the resins are really difficult to grind. You have to freeze them and then grind them. It's a whole process. My best advice, Amy, for, you know, like in terms of guidance for someone who wants to do it, is freeze your resin. And I had to learn that the hard way. Back when I was a little witchlet, I used to try to make it in my kitchen. Can I tell you how many Food processors I destroyed in the process of trying to learn how to make incense until I learned that you freeze your resin. We have industrial machinery here at Sage Goddess because of the amount that we do and the kinds of things that we do, or else we would burn through tools left, right, and center. So we have really heavy-duty machinery that we use to grind. But if you don't have that, food processors are kind of your only option, and just make sure that as much as you can with your resins, make sure they're frozen. Yes, it is a Tibetan burner. Isn't that beautiful? I should have told you that. Beautiful Tibetan burner. I just think it's absolutely stunning. It has the Dorji, or the Vajra symbol, which is for enlightenment and protection. Isn't that beautiful? I love this one so much. So congratulations to all of you who got it. We will come back and let you know who won those, because that's an exciting one and a fun one out the gate, and it's one of my personal favorite things. I haven't burned any other kind of incense except for Elder Council since we manufactured that one. And it was really cool to be live with you and show you the process behind that too, because it's sacred. And it should be. You know, making incense, every step of the process, every step of the way should be sacred. And in that case, it absolutely was. I felt like it was a holy space. Oh, yes, we do have rings for you today, darling. Rachel's like, what you got? You got rings today? We sure do, so stay tuned. In fact, we can talk about rings right now.
Yes.
Why don't we? I'm going to show you what we've got. So, are you ready for rings? We have 2 different rings for you today.
Let's talk about them at
Separately?
2 different
Okay, let's do that.
times.
Okay.
Yeah, so which one do you want?
Let's do Rhodochrosite first.
Okay.
She saw where I was going. Alexis keeps me on track, and I'm very grateful for that. Did you hear her? She's like, nice try. Okay. This is a fun stone to talk about because it's Rhodochrosite. This is Argentinian Rhodochrosite in adjustable sterling silver. Rhodochrosite is not the queen of the love stones. That's Morganite. Rhodochrosite is the most powerful heart healer you can work with. Broken heart, physical cardiac problems, trauma from past relationships, all of that gets neutralized, healed, reconciled with Rhodochrosite. They're all roughly the same carat size, but the shapes are all different, which I really super love. This is the one that I said yes to. I married myself today with this ring. I like the idea of buying yourself a ring. It's really funny, even when I was little, and somebody told me at some point somebody else was going to buy me a ring and marry me. I remember looking over, I can't remember if it was a teacher or somebody in my family. I remember looking over and saying, but can't I just do it myself? Like, do I have to marry somebody else? Can I buy my own ring? I think I was like 5. And you know what? My family has never let me live it down. It's really true. And I still feel that way. It's like, well, but do I? And it has to be a boy? Of course it doesn't. At the time. A little bit different time. So this is Rhodochrosite. If you want to marry yourself tonight, I am ordained. I could officiate your ceremony this evening. I love these. So this is all sterling silver 925. If you're new, these are our adjustable rings, and so you don't have to know your ring size, which is the best part, meaning you could wear this ring on a different finger every day, and it adjusts from a size 3 to about a 10. Aw, so we'll come back to you. We'll make sure we'll announce who got the incense in just a minute. So these Rhodochrosite rings, I have good quantity. I have 50 of them. Our original price on these was $86. Our price tonight is $76. And what's really exciting about this is that the rough material for these rings came from a company that we now own. Sage Goddess bought Rhodoco, which is the primary source of Argentinian Rhodochrosite in the world. And so I think that's kind of a fun, fast fact, isn't it? It's so cool. So yeah, so Sage Goddess now owns the remaining supply in the world of Rhodochrosite from Argentina, which is really exciting. Yeah, we bought Rhodoco right around Tucson time. In fact, we just had our first gem show this weekend where we were selling as Sage Goddess Rhodoco. So you're looking at a stone that is not only near and dear to my heart, but is one that we now really deal in worldwide as the only source of Argentinian Rhodochrosite. Isn't that cool? I know. So congratulations to those of you who are getting this ring. It's my favorite. I love the other ring in the show too. And here's a cool story about Rhodochrosite too, which is why I immediately, when these came in, I immediately grabbed one. Do you know I had a rhodochrosite ring and it broke? It snapped. It was a really thin sterling silver ring, and I got it when I was very young. It's a very tiny piece of rhodochrosite, about the size of my fingernail. And you know, I paid almost $100 for that ring. I saved and saved and saved. I did a layaway plan for it. And it still is sitting in my jewelry box at home, and it's broken. I've never had it fixed. So when these came in, I immediately grabbed one, and I almost got teary because I have wanted a rhodochrosite ring in sterling silver for a long time, and they're actually not easy to find. And so, enjoy. Yeah, we will have some brown rhodo for you in dishes and tumbles and things like that. We're just takes a little bit of time for us to get that inventory on our website, but it is coming for sure. So let me tell you more about what this stone is for. Again, trauma. So if you've had any trauma in your past, especially childhood trauma, this particular stone is really good for that. It's good for addressing trauma, early childhood trauma, trauma in the family. It's good for dealing with divorce and any kind of serious, like those moments where you feel wounded. That's what this stone is for. Especially like little girl, little boy wounding is what rhodochrosite is especially good for. It's very tender and very delicate. It is more healing than rose quartz. Rose quartz is not necessarily a healer. And so that's why people are always like, well, don't you just use rose quartz for everything? It's not really a healer. It raises the frequency, the vibration of love, so it can attract love to you, but it's not a healer of the heart the way rhodochrosite is. And rhodochrosite is really special too. This color of rhodochrosite, by the way, is the finest color. It comes in other shades and hues too, all the way to a really deep brown, but this is considered the most valuable, and this is the highest elevation. So you can tell how high up it was mined by the intensity and the depth of the color. So the brighter, sort of like bubblegum pink that you get, that's the highest elevation, and that's the most expensive. So this one right here. And then as it gets more kind of opaque and a little bit lighter and then turns to brown and into a deep brown, that's lower elevation, and so that's considered to be less financially valuable. I love the brown, so you're not going to hear me judge it. I feel like it's grounding and stabilizing for the heart, and it's really good for people who are like starting a new relationship because it helps you feel safe and nurtured and grounded and held in love. So it's a totally different energy when it's in brown. Yeah, so these are, you can tell by the lines, right? Isn't it beautiful? Now we actually have the slices of these stalactites, but most of those sold actually this weekend at the Gem Show, so we don't have those available for you tonight. Aren't they beautiful? So and so this particular ring, the other one I'm going to show you. We don't have it ready for you yet, but I'm going to show you. This is a really powerful manifestation ring. This is called my grounded manifestation ring. I've never seen anything like it before. It's magnesite with hematite. The white is magnesite, the white and the brown, and then there are layers of sort of silvery black hematite there, so for grounding and manifestation. Isn't that a cool one? So that'll be available later in the show. Those are our two rings for you this evening.
We can go ahead.
Oh, you want to do it now? Okay. So these are unisex, Danielle. 1000%. That's why I love this. A man can easily wear this. They're all adjustable, and so any size. And men actually love rhodochrosite. I have a lot of male customers who come looking for rhodochrosite. And so I think it's perfectly suited. The shape is unisex, the size is unisex, and I think the energy of the crystal is unisex too. This was from an old live gemstone sale. This is blue fluorite. Some of you were around back then. So that was from an old live spec before. And this was from an old spec sale too. This is moldavite. So all my rings that you see me wearing, most of them are from our gemstone sales. No, seriously, Amy, because you can open this to any size. I've only done it to a size 10, but I guarantee you, because you can open it to any dimension, so your husband might actually be really pleasantly surprised. I know. Here's the thing with our jewelry, I can tell you, we almost never bring it back. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
If you see something, I don't think we've ever repeated a ring or a necklace or a bracelet in our live gemstone sales before, because they're made in these little batches, and then the designer is on to another thing, and we're moving on to another design. So if you see something and it's really calling to you, this is the first time I've had rhodochrosite rings for you in the 8 years of Sage Goddess. which is kind of a crazy thing when you think about it. I haven't been able to get Rhodochrosite and sterling silver until now. So if you want it, this is truly last call. And there won't be any in the next year that I can foresee because the rough is tied up with other projects right now. So we don't have a lot of rough being made into cabochons and jewelry. So I would tell you, for the two things I'm going to show you tonight, and for most of the jewelry that you'll see in the live spec, they won't be back on SageGoddess.com, and they won't be back at a live specimen sale this year, unfortunately. I wish we could do that, but we just don't have the quantity. And things are special, you know what I mean? Like Rhodochrosite jewelry is super special. You only see it in one or two places in all of the gem shows. It's really, really a beautiful and unique stone. And so I love teaching you about it because it's one of those stones that for me has been very powerful as a healer, and I think you will love it too. So we'll come back and let you know who got those. Oh my God, Cindy Dotson said she lost. She had one of the blue fluorite rings I'm wearing, and it got caught on a chain link fence, and they couldn't find it in the grass.
Oh.
I'm telling you, Cindy, if I ever see another one, I will, won't we?
Yeah.
If I ever see another one, I will hold it for you. Because honestly, I've had that happen. Have you not had that happen?
It's awful.
It makes you sick to your stomach, kind of, doesn't it? I know. Like, we all know. We've all had those moments. So I promise you, if I ever see another one, Cindy, I will put it away for you. And I will send it to you as a gift. My heart aches for you today. No, it's really true. Like, we've all had those moments. When I read that, I was like, I don't like that happened to you. Okay. Aren't they cool? Okay, so now should I talk about the other ring then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay. Let me show you the other ring. So this is called Wild Horse. No wonder I like it. You might say I'm something of a wild horse. Okay. Magnesite is the white and brown, and then it's layered with hematite. Isn't that cool? I have less than 3 dozen of these rings. The original price was $59. Our price is $49. Grounded manifestation.
Do you want to show these ones too?
Yeah, let me show you the different, yeah. So like here's another example of it. Isn't this cool? White horse rings, $49, sterling silver. They're all adjustable. This is how it works, by the way. So just going to show you. You just open like that. There's a delay, so let me make sure you could actually see that. And it's heavy duty sterling, so it's not like one of those rings where like you do that and it breaks. I have been wearing mine by this manufacturer for months and on a different finger every day, and this is a serious heavy duty piece of jewelry. You cannot hurt it. Isn't it fun? And it's all open on the back side. And by the way, if you're new, the reason why I do that is you want your skin to touch that stone. I call it skin contact. And so if you're working with your crystals for their energy, you want it to touch your skin while you're wearing it. And so I insist. I don't buy jewelry from manufacturers who don't open the back, because I wear my jewelry as medicine, and if the back is closed and it's not touching my skin, and it doesn't do the thing. Check your jewelry at home and see if most of your jewelry is open or closed. I think you'll find that interesting. So Diana, one more time. This is Wild Horse. That's the trade name for it. It's magnesite with hematite. Magnesite is a very, very, very powerful manifestation stone, and hematite is for grounding. And so it's bringing your dreams and visions into reality. Isn't that cool? Now, I have been wearing this one all day, and people have pulled my hand and gone, what is that, what is that, what is that? So it's very eye-catching, too. I think it's a very unique color combination, but I love the metaphysical properties of it. To me, it looks like the desert. Reminds me of different parts of the desert and different parts of the landscape that I've seen in Utah, too. Utah came to mind when I saw this ring, too. Yeah, manifestation ring, wild horse ring, whatever you want to say. We understand what you're talking about. Yeah, so Vicky Meek said most of her rings are open on the back. It's really, really good that they are, because you want your stones to touch. All of mine are open on the back. My rings that I wear every day. They're really dirty, so don't judge me, but I don't clean my jewelry very often because I actually really like the energy that's on my jewelry and I don't want to shift it, so I don't clean my jewelry very often. Cubic zirconia technically is not a stone with what I would call metaphysical properties. You know what I mean? I don't really have any CZ jewelry, but if you have CZ, but I have friends who love their CZs. and wear those CZ rings as medicine. So I think part of it too is your intention and the energy that you feel from your pieces. You know, like, I think it's okay if you have some stones that don't necessarily have the metaphysical energy, you know, but for you they have meaning and they have purpose. I like that.
There's sentimental value, and there's also,
that's
like,
right.
if you see something that you personally think is pretty, like that
Yeah.
is a power on its own. You know?
I think that's true. Alexis was saying if you see something and it's pretty, that's because there's a saying about how beauty is medicine. You know what I mean? And so something being attractive to you and being beautiful to you, in a way, is medicine for you. I think that's a beautiful way of thinking about it. Yeah. No, this isn't related to penolith. This is not a fossil. This is magnesite growing with hematite as it does, but it's the first time I've ever seen it in jewelry. I have a huge piece of magnesite at home on my manifestation altar, which is why I got so excited about this ring, because I've never seen magnesite jewelry. I've used it for manifestation. My piece of magnesite is about that big on my altar. We never get magnesite at Sage Goddess. I don't know why. It's a very powerful manifestation mineral, and it's white. Have you seen it? Like, it's kind of lumpy and it's white. And so this is magnesite. These are magnesite cabochons. That's why I lost my damn mind for it. And so magnesite is for manifestation, and hematite, which is sort of veining through here, is for grounding and for bringing visions into reality. And so this is, for me, what I call it is a grounded manifestation ring. And I love it. And I think they're probably mostly gone. We only had about 33 of those to start with. So congratulations, you guys. I'm very excited. Oh, thank you, Nairi. She says, my mom loves your nails. Thank you. I had fun with those this time. We have a lot of the girls here at Sage Goddess and I all get our nails done by the same lady. Because on my team, if you do product photography, then you get to have your nails done as my treat. And so we all go to the same lady, and she's amazing, but we all kind of copy each other. So Darlene at Sage Goddess got her nails done like this, and I saw a picture of her nails online. So I went to Sandy and I was like, can you do mine like Darlene's? I did. And she was like, no, I can totally do it. So Kyle's new. A couple of you are new. The way this works is you just say sold to the item that you want to purchase. Make sure you've gone to Sage Goddess, and in your My Account page, you put your YouTube handle, because we invoice you. And then you have 24 hours to pay your invoice, and your items come directly to you. And Kyle, if you're in the U.S., your shipping's included. So the price includes your shipping and anything else that's related. And then if you're outside the U.S., it's $5 per item, which is pretty cool. Yay, Seraphina got one. That's so exciting. So do you guys want to do any winners yet? Do you want to do the incense winners? We could do that.
We can absolutely do that.
I would love it. And then we announce the winners, and I get to like high five you, so it's super fun. And then Team SG will just repeat what I just said one more time in case any of you are new and got questions about how to play. Because if you're new, the first time it's kind of like getting your account set up and getting your username in there, but then afterward it's super easy and you just log on and you party with all of us. So I'm glad you're here. Okay.
The incense jars and incense went
Okay.
to Patty Rose and Vicky.
So Patty Rose and Vicky got incense and the beautiful brass incense holder.
JB and Cindy Dotson.
JB and Cindy Dotson.
And Danny Girl and Ruth.
And Danny Girl and Ruth. Cue siren. We send love to the sirens because we sit next to a fire department. I actually think when we move later this year, they're going to miss us. Don't you think? We've been sitting here holding space for them, and their travels every day for 5 years. We've been in this location, but we're out of space here, and so we have to move this year. And I really think that the fire department is going to miss us, and we're going to miss them. They're amazing human beings, and they're also so cute, I can't even tell you. They're very handsome. Yeah, all the girls look out the window. And you know what? I do too sometimes. I might be married. I'm not dead. I can appreciate a beautiful man. I sure can. We're going to stay in Torrance. We just need a bigger building. We have our whole building that we're in, and then we have another building across the parking lot, and we're still running out of room because we just acquired another company, and we acquired all of their rough material, and so we have to have space for all of that. So we're going to find a new building sometime in 2019. We're looking. We just haven't found a new home yet. We've been looking for 2 years. The perfect home has not found us yet. Okay. What about Rhodochrosite rings? We can talk about winners, or you want to come back to that?
We can talk about them.
Okay.
They went to Rosa and Faye's Nikki.
Okay, Rosa and Faye's Nikki. These are the Rhodochrosite ring winners. Congratulations, everybody.
Angela Rain and Sarah.
Angela Rain and Sarah.
Suzanne, Bemis, and Cheryl.
Suzanne and Cheryl.
Diana Boyd and Sonia.
Diana Boyd and Sonia.
Tina and Nicole.
Tina and Nicole.
Happy Hippie and Susan.
Happy Hippie's here. Happy Hippie and Susan.
Allie and Joanna.
Allie and Joanna.
Laurel and Your Wildlife Coaching.
Laurel and Your Wildlife Coaching.
Lori and Nicole.
Lori and Nicole.
Okay, so the first Nicole that we announced was Nicole B.
Okay, first Nicole was Nicole B.
And this one is Nicole VT.
And this one is Nicole VT. So we've had 2 Nicoles.
Holly and April.
Holly and April.
Debbie Mason and Cindy Dotson.
Debbie Mason and Cindy Dotson. Congratulations, you guys.
Teresa Cruz and Karina.
Teresa Cruz and Karina.
Susan and Teresa Moore.
Susan and Teresa Moore.
Elise and Carolyn.
Elise and Carolyn.
So Callie Mom and Ruby.
So Callie Mom and Ruby.
And Jen's Pet Care.
And Jen's Pet Care.
And we had 2 Susans. So we had
2 Susans.
Susan Salema.
Okay, Susan Salema.
And Susan Muir.
And Susan Mirren. Okay. Mirror. Okay. Congratulations, you guys.
And then C Beauty and Chris.
C Beauty and Chris.
Denise and Simona.
Denise and Simona.
Paula and Ariana.
Paula and Ariana.
Tasia and Multilight 16.
Tasia and Multilight 16.
Danny Girl and Lisa.
Danny Girl and Lisa.
Scarlett and Teresa.
Scarlett and Teresa.
And Whitney and B.
And Whitney and B. Congratulations, you guys. Thrilled for you. Thrilled for you. Someone was asking whether we hold items. Unfortunately, we don't, because we just don't have the resources to be able to manage that. But what I tell people is a lot of our customers use credit cards that they can kind of spread their payments out, or just know we have more sales in the future. So maybe tonight, what's here tonight isn't necessarily your medicine, but what'll be here when it's your time will be. And what I always tell people is, and it's ironic, right? Because I offer crystals for a living, but you know, different things call to different people. Not everything is meant for everybody. I really believe that. So like, use your intuition, and when the timing is right for you, I think the perfect crystal comes to you. I've come to trust that process so much in the 8 years that I've been doing this. So just know, like, if something isn't right for you right now, it's probably meant for somebody else. And then when it is your time and it is your thing, it'll be easy for you. Do you know what I mean? I found that in my life to be true. So congratulations to all of you. Yeah, Chris McDaniel's saying, as she agrees too. It's just, it's about trusting, you know, that there's a right timing for everything, and I just believe it in my heart. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to take 2 of those off. I'm going to keep my personal one on. I'm so happy for you guys. Congratulations to all of you. The Roto ring was $76, I believe.
Yes.
Yep, and the Wild Horse ring is $49. And those are our 2 rings for this evening. Congratulations to all of you. Okay, let me give this one to you too, Alexis, to make a little bit of room. I would like to show them that double term quartz.
Okay.
Okay. This is I think this is the most expensive item in the show. So I'm gonna maybe not. Maybe the jewelry is. No, I think this is.
Yeah.
This is. Okay. That's still under $1,000. If you get this, I want you to know how lucky you are. Okay. This is, I'm going to tell you the price. Our original price on this was $1,250. The price tonight is $975. That's a huge price reduction. Okay. It is a naturally double terminated quartz point with the most incredible phantom inclusions. There is hematite and chlorite, which is grounding and physical healing. Let me let you kiss it for a minute. Because honestly, it's very kissable. Mwah. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful specimen, isn't it? If that isn't a doorway in the front of that crystal, I don't know what is. So let me teach you for a second, okay? I need to like give it a break for a minute. I just did arms yesterday, so my arms are still sore. Give me a minute. I'll pick it back up in a second. Okay. The way a double term quartz grows is that most quartz grows vertically, like this. Let me teach you for a second, then we'll come back, because it sounds like somebody already got it, but I still want to teach you. Most quartz grows vertically, like this, and this is how you've always seen it. Generators, think of generators, right? Double terms grow horizontally on top of a vertical point. And usually you can see where they detached it. On this particular piece, my guess is they detached it right here. They've polished it. Actually, no. It would be right, this is where they detached it, right here on the back. You can usually see a marking, but they've polished it in this particular piece. So this would be growing on top of a vertical cluster, but growing horizontally, which is why they're so expensive. So what's crazy about this piece, did Bridget get it? Congratulations, girl. What's crazy about this piece, you would pay $900 for a phantom quartz point, single point, this size, just a quartz generator. I mean, I'm sorry, but you would. This piece should have been close to $2,500 because the value is at least double for a double term that would have been growing on top of that point. Isn't it cool? So congratulations, this is a once in a lifetime. We do not, the only larger one I've ever had for sale, by the way, I think it's 5K, and it is for sale. It's downstairs in the Sage Goddess showroom. I can't take you down there right now, but I could go live and show it to you at some point. It's, wouldn't you say? Like, it's yay wide and yay big, and it's downstairs, and it's 5K. So if you really wanted to go big, I do have other ways for you to do that, but I can't, it's not liftable. I mean, we can ship it to you, but it will come to you in the most ginormous crate you've ever seen, and it'll arrive to you very, very slowly, but we can ship that piece anywhere in the world if anybody's interested. The retail value of that piece, by the way, is almost $18,000, and it's 5K. So let me know if you're interested. It actually could be a coffee table. Do you know what I do? This may make you not want it, so don't judge me. I go down there after everybody leaves and I put my feet on it. I ride it like a little skateboard. It's like a battery. No, seriously, I was down there the other day and I just kind of like, it just feels good because it's just a big, flat, but double term, and you can ride that thing. I know, isn't it? It's a fun thing to think about. I have dangerous things. If you want to get yourself in trouble with crystals, I'm probably the right friend to have in your life because I can probably help you with that. All right, congratulations, you guys. Really excited for you. And Bridget, I don't even know what to say. Like you have what is, in my opinion, the most beautiful double terminated quartz point ever sold in the history of Sage Goddess. Congratulations. That's really, really, really saying something. I'll go live later and show you that other one maybe. I think you would enjoy seeing it. I'll wait till everybody leaves and I'll go downstairs and kiss it with my feet. I know Teresa's like, I want a quartz skateboard. All right, you guys. Now, let's do Morganite. I have to tell you about Morganite. I bought myself a piece of Morganite for Mother's Day because it is my favorite love stone. It's different from Rhodochrosite. It's different from rose quartz. This is the stone of sovereignty in love. This is the stone of not settling, completely recognizing and owning your worth. It makes you sit up a little taller. Rose quartz is quartz, right? Rhodochrosite is an entirely different mineral of its own from Argentina. Morganite is pink aquamarine. So you're talking about 10 times the value of quartz and probably close to 3 times the value of Rhodochrosite, just in terms of rarity. Because here's what's really cool. Were any of you live when I did the little the video this weekend about, I taught you about Morganite and Aquamarine and how they're different temperatures. They're the same stone, but different temperatures. So at a certain temperature, it's Aquamarine, and at a different temperature, it's Morganite. It's really cool, isn't it? So it's like Mother Earth cooks it. Depends on how long she cooks it, what color it ends up being. Okay. I have small, which is this size right here. These are natural crystals. And when I'm working with stones for medicine, again, I like them to be as close to what Mother Nature birthed as I can possibly get. And these are natural pieces, natural rough. And then I have the medium natural rough. So the original price on these small was $75. Our price tonight is $59. I've never seen natural rough pieces this size for $59. So this, in my experience, is a very good price. And then these medium pieces, the original price was $115, and our price tonight is $89. So it's $59 and $89, depending on the small or the medium. The Queen of the Love Stones, you guys, this is pink aquamarine. Isn't that cool? So it is more rare than aquamarine. No, it's the lighting. These are pink. Morganite is a very light baby pink, but it is definitely the lighting. They're getting a little washed out. These are baby pink. Think like pink Dambarite color. Have you ever seen pink Dambarite?
Do you want me to turn the lights off?
Yeah, we can try, although it still may look a little white on camera when you get it. Oh yeah, let's put it against white paper. I like that idea too.
And I can also turn the lights on.
Let me see if I can hold it against white so you can really see more of the pink pop. We have so much beautiful bright daylight in here that it's probably hard to see as well, but here we go. Do you see how it's not white? It's like the most tender, kind of delicate baby pink. Does that help you? I think so.
Should I try turning the bottom off?
No, I think that's good. Can you guys see it now? Yeah. Isn't it sweet? So Ashley, this is like, now it's a tender stone, but it's also, yeah, it's hard, Sasha, with the lighting. It's a very light baby pink. Baby. I will tell you, it's not white because white aquamarine is Goshenite, and that is the rarest, and the price would be 3 times what it is for Morganite. I wish I could offer you white or clear beryl tonight, but that is very hard to find and even more expensive. So this is for sure pink because that's the only way I could afford to offer it to you at this price. So there's blue aquamarine, which is expensive. It's beryl, right? Think about aquamarine. Like you find it in fine jewelry stores, right? Then the temperature shifts and it's pink, and then the temperature shifts and it's more clear white, and that's when you get into Goshenite. And then the temperature shifts and it becomes Heliodor, because Heliodor is yellow beryl. And does anybody know what green beryl is called? Kind of a pop quiz. It's a good quiz to know whether you've been reading my gemstone book or not. I should give pop quizzes on crystal lore, don't you think? Yes, green beryl is emerald. Look at my rock hounds. I'm very proud of you, Kenneth. And True North Style and Teresa and Michelle and Jeannie, you guys win the gold star today from the teacher for the right guess. Isn't that smart? So are you asking about the Morganite, Kimberly? So yeah, let me say one more time what this is for. Morganite is a stone of sovereignty in love. This is not a heart healer, and this doesn't necessarily attract love, although some say it attracts soulmate love. What this stone does is heal you. It helps you overcome feelings of inferiority, unworthiness, and relationship. This is the queen of the love stones. So this is about you sitting up straighter, you not settling for less than you deserve, you not feeling worthy of love. It's all of that. And I have a lot of clients in that position. And when people come to me and they're like, I think I'm not attracting my soulmate because I don't feel like I'm worthy of love, I can't get a piece of Morganite in their hands fast enough, truly. And so this is my favorite stone to work with if you feel like you are not worthy of love. Sheree just got crystal lore. I'm very proud of my gemstone book, by the way. When I mention it, it's not to plug it, it's just to say that it is here. And if you ever want to learn more about the history of your gemstones, my book is the newest gemstone history book, but it's also one of the most comprehensive because it goes all the way from Lemurian Atlantis through Egypt and Rome and Minoa and Greece, and it takes you through India, and it talks about the Silk Road and how the gemstones found their way from one part of the world to the other, and then it takes you into modern stones of quantum healing and the Synergy 12, so it's very comprehensive. So if you ever want to buy the book, you can find those autographed copies on sagegoddess.com too. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Michelle got a Morganite necklace in a past live sale. If you want to just work with the raw stone, and I will tell you something, 5 minutes with this on your skin, over your heart. is all you need. It's like a reminder of who you are. And what I have found is it connects you with past life memories where you felt sovereign in love relationships. So let's say you feel disconnected from love in this lifetime. It will wind you back to that lifetime where you felt more powerful in love. And you may even have like past life recall from those lifetimes. You might start to have sort of flashes of memories and experiences, and I've had that too. And another interesting story about Morganite, we'll come back and let you know who got it. One of my teachers, my shaman who I do medicine ceremony with, the only stone he's ever asked me to get him was a Morganite. And I got him a piece as a gift. And he was almost in tears. And he said, it's the only crystal of all the crystals I've ever seen or worked with in my life. It's the only one. And I found him a piece in Matrix. Brooklyn and I found it in Tucson. And I actually called him because, do you know I only found 6 pieces of Morganite in Tucson? The entire gem show, I found 6 pieces. So I brought them all back and I gave one to him, and he was just like, I have to work with this. And so for him, what he says it does is it connects him with Pachamama's love for her children. So it helps him because he takes people through medicine journeys all the time, all year long. And so he said he feels like it keeps him connected to the love of the planet, which I think is a really beautiful sentiment too. So from my heart, and one of my teacher's favorite stones, and a stone that I think should be in your collection, if you don't have Morganite yet, I think tonight's probably a good time for you to gather it. We'll come back and let you know how much of that is left. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. What would you like to do?
We can talk about Wild Horse Ring.
Let's do Wild Horse Ring winners. You ready? So these are everybody who got Wild Horse Rings, which is Magnesite with Hematite.
Joanne and Rosa.
Okay, Joanne and Rosa, congratulations, girls.
Medusa and Cindy Dotson.
Medusa and Cindy Dotson. These are these 2 rings right here.
Francine and Melissa.
Francine and Melissa.
Happy Hippie and Denise.
Happy Hippie and Denise.
Cindy and Faye's Nikki.
Cindy and Faye's Nikki.
Nicole and Angela.
Nicole and Angela.
Sarah and Carissa.
Sarah and Carissa.
Your Wildlife Coaching and Christina.
Your Wildlife Coaching and Christina.
Aurea and Teresa.
Q Siren. Aurea and Teresa.
La Luna, Reiki, and Heather.
Michelle and Heather.
Angela and SoCali Mom.
Angela and SoCali Mom.
Dot and C Beauty.
Dot and C Beauty.
Ariana and Carol.
Ariana and Carol.
Serafina and Teresa.
Serafina and Teresa.
Paula and Brandy.
Paula and Brandy.
Sonia and Cubert.
Sonia and Cubert.
And LaFawn.
And LaFawn. Congratulations, you guys. Thrilled for you. Never seen that in a ring before. Maybe you have in your journeys, but I had not. So I completely fell in love with it. And like I said, Magnesite is one of my favorite manifestation stones. So if you haven't worked with it before, I really would love to hear your experiences with it. But this stone is about grounded manifestation. It's about taking big visions, big picture, big dreams, and manifesting them into reality, which is one of my favorite things to do. I love that so much. It's great to have you guys here. The ring on my pointer finger, are you talking about the Rhodochrosite? I don't know if we have any left of the Rhodochrosite.
We have 2 Rhodochrosite.
Oh my god, there's 2 Rhodochrosite rings left, you guys. That's the pink right there. That's the heart healer. And but this one, the Moldavite, not right now. This is from a past sale. This is from a past sale, that's from a past sale, this is from a current sale, that's a current sale. This, my Believe ring, we replicated for the shop. Almost every ring that I wear is something that I've brought to you at some point. Because I only bring stuff I like. It's really true. To the point where my staff is always like, you don't want one of those, do you? Because then they have to like take one out of inventory. But I really don't. I don't bring stuff to you. If I show you something, it's something that I would want to wear or have in my home or on my altar. I would never bring you something that I didn't absolutely love and believe in. And I also don't bring it to you if I can't bring it to you at a good price. I just say no thank you. I really do. Because I think my goal is to bring you the most beautiful gemstones you can find online at the best prices. And I really try to do that as much as we can. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Moldavite's my fave. We had Moldavite rings a couple of weeks ago too. Do you remember? A lot of you got one during that sale too. So congratulations, and I hope you guys are enjoying your rings. Okay. Did we sell the last 2 Rhodochrosite rings? I think we did, probably.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So we'll come back and let you know who got those last 2 as well. I'm going to leave my wild horse on. I'm going to ride my wild horse. Okay. May I have that Smoky Quartz point, please? Okay. This is a very special crystal to me and to a few people on my team. There's only one, and I'm sorry in advance. It is... Did you see that?
It's incredible. Oh, yeah.
Right?
It's an A.
It's an A or a triangle or
an
alien.
Of course, I would see an A first, but yeah, I see a triangle for sure.
I should have seen an A. It's actually got raised record keepers on the face of it too. Okay, sorry, Alexis and I are going to stop talking so I can show you what's happening here. This is a naturally double terminated Smoky Quartz wand, and you're like, okay, so what, right? But it's rutilated. It's the only one I've ever seen like it. Do you see the rutile? You're looking for the little golden bars on the face of that quartz. And it's got rutile on both sides. It's got rutile down here too. Oh, and hi, it's got a companion. Isn't it beautiful? This piece is 100. Are you kidding? It's only $100. This should be like $200 or $300. It would be good for $100 if it was just a smoky double term, but it's rutilated. Did you see the rutile? I just want to make sure you saw it. And here's what's really cool. Whoever wins this, all the proceeds of your purchase are going to the charity of your choice. This is our charity item for this evening. We always pick one crystal with really magnificent energy that's one of a kind. And then the winner of that crystal, whatever our charity item is, they get to decide where the proceeds go. And we send 100% of your purchase price to the charity on your behalf, in your name. It went to C. Hewitt. Isn't it a gorgeous piece? So you don't have to tell us now. You'll have to tell us, when you pay, where you want your donation to go. And I really love it. We've been able to send money around the world to all different charities in your name. And then sometimes when people win, they ask us to choose a charity. And so we do that too. We're actually starting to identify some core charities that we want to focus on. As a company, including wildlife. We're choosing one wildlife organization and one organization dedicated to focusing on issues of global warming and healing our environment. So we're actually in the process of really focusing on where do we want to donate when customers say, no, you choose. But most people choose a charity, and it's really fun to send that money. So it's sent in your name, and Sage Goddess doesn't take a tax donation or write-off or anything for that. This is just purely good energy back into the world. So congratulations to you, C. Hewitt. I cannot wait to hear where you want us to send your funds from this particular purchase. And C. Hewitt's like, please choose for me. So we will, and just know we'll let you know where we send it on your behalf. But we usually will choose something related to nature or to animals. Animal rescue is another one of the causes that we're really, really passionate about as a team here at Sage Goddess. We also have made quite a few donations to Mindat, which is the most important mineral database in the world that was started by one of my mentors, Rock Courier, before he passed away. He founded Mindat. And so that keeps the body of wisdom and knowledge about minerals alive. Rock has an incredibly powerful legacy. I was very honored to be taught by him. And so it's very cool to be able to support his legacy too in that way. So we'll keep you posted. Congratulations! Wasn't that fun? That was a really cool one, I think. That was one of my favorites of the show. And one of my favorites of my team too. Angela Fleury, if I could, I would own a kitten orphan club. The reason I can't is twofold. I want to stay married. And I do think that David would draw the line. I think he does not want the 5,000 cats that I would want to have in my home, because I would legitimately do that. I would go and get myself 5,000 litter boxes and 5,000 cutie pie cats, and I would spend my life taking care of kittens. The other reason is I have one male cat, and he's not nice to other cats. He's a very solo, dominant alpha cat, very loving, but he does not enjoy other animals. And I'm convinced it's because he doesn't know he's a cat. I really don't think he knows. He's struggling with it. He's really trying to come to grips with the fact 5 years later that he is in fact a feline.
What does he think he is?
A king. Some kind of royalty, I think. Do you know what he does? I know we're like it's a gem show, but you guys are crazy cat people too, hopefully. In the morning, if his water, so he goes to his water bowl and he looks at it from the side through, because it's next to a window. And if it's not perfectly clean, and I mean, I probably change it 10 times a day because this is his thing. But if it's not clear when he looks through it, he'll lift up his face and he just looks at me like just kind of like it's so gross. And I'm like, Smudgy, I just changed it like half an hour ago. But if there's like a fleck of dust in it, he just gives me this look like, you expect me to drink that?
You should get him one of those little cat fountains.
So I did.
Oh,
and he got scared of it.
No.
It freaked him out. He didn't know what was happening. I got him a cat fountain because I'm like, okay, well you're high maintenance and I'm not. So you want super clean water 24/7 that is changed every 5 seconds, then you're going to have a cat fountain. He wasn't into it. Freaked him out. So he likes his little glass bowl. He's very particular. If anybody moves it, he takes his paw and moves it back. Now you know. I have a drama queen for
Someone informed me Rich Voice the other day. They might be listening, I don't know.
Okay.
But someone posted a picture of their cat saying that their cat would only their cat loved the sink and would like only sleep in the sink.
Yeah.
So they actually got their cat a sink to sleep in, and they didn't like install it to anything. It was just like
it was just like on the floor, like they went to Home Depot and got a sink.
And they took a picture of the cat, and it looked so happy. Oh my gosh, it was so cute.
The things we do for our cats, like I would do that. Smudgy likes to lay in the sink too, and we say that he's camouflaged when he's in there because he acts like you can't see him. And if you call him, he'll like look away, like I don't know who you're talking to. He's such a diva. Okay. So you guys are cat people. This is natural citrine, all cut and faceted, open on the back, sterling silver, completely adjustable. And now the test. Oh, it could work.
Ooh.
Is it good?
It looks nice.
Can you be into it? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks nice on you.
Thank you. I do try it every time. I don't know if this is going to work for me, but I'm trying it for you.
I think it's a good one.
I could rock it for a little while. I'm kind of into it. So it becomes a headband. You kind of into it. It's very like Cher, isn't it? Sometimes when I do that, I feel like Cher.
I can picture Brooklyn rocking that one.
Brooklyn could rock it too. She really could. Okay. We have 4 of these. Come on, you need a citrine crown in your life, don't you? We have 4. They are $399 a piece. Our original price on these was $550. I don't know how many carats it is. Let's just say it's a shit ton of carats. It's a very precise measurement for you. Isn't it beautiful? Here, let me come closer to you so that you can see it. I don't want to take it off. So they're all cut and faceted natural citrine, which would be like, I don't know, 18 to 20 inches. Yeah, it's a bunch of carats. I'm so glad you guys like it. Congratulations to those of you who got them. I knew those would be kind of a quick one because everybody loves citrine, and I rarely have citrine necklaces like this. Like I have bead necklaces, but I don't get like the cut faceted very often. So congratulations, you guys. Aww. Janet says she's missing the mark. Her posts are missing the mark tonight. That's all right. Somebody else's medicine for right now. Congratulations, you guys. Really, really happy for you. I think you're going to love, love, love this one. Aren't they fun? I know, right? Okay, we'll come back and let you know who got those. I have something special. So this morning I was getting ready and I was very guided into my own crystal collection, and I was told to put this particular little dish together with this crystal, and so as a giveaway. So you can't buy this, you can only receive it as a gift. And so I'm going to show you what it is, but I wanted to tell you the story first because I really feel like this is one of the most sweet and gentle and delicate and angelic little gifts I've ever offered. And the stone, I'm going to show you what it looks like inside. Only spirit guides can curate something like that. I know, that's how I feel too, Kenneth. Like the energy of it, and I'll be curious to see how you feel when you see it as it flies out of my hand. Let me put that back in there because it has to be this particular way. That is pink apophyllite. The most beautiful pink apophyllite crystal. These are pieces from my collection. In angel wings. And so all you have to say, Pamela, is just yes, or please, or right now, or that's mine. I respond well to any of those comments. No, it's the other way. And you're going to receive something really beautiful and delicate from my heart and my hands to yours. I've had these pieces for about 10 years, 8 years maybe. Oh, probably close to 10 years now. So they've kind of walked a long road with me, and my spirit guides were like, go get that thing and put those together. And they were not together originally. So that's the other thing I want to tell you is this is just really spirit guided. It's like holding the heart of the angels in my hands. Woo. And it's fun to see who's called to it. You know what I mean? Like whose medicine this might be right now. And what I do when I choose, if you're new, is I kind of wait because I get this little like tingle up my spine when I see the name of the person who's supposed to receive whatever it is. And so, isn't it sweet? This is pink apophyllite, which is one of the rarest colors of zeolite and apophyllite that you can work with. And it's even pretty on the back. Do you see the back? Isn't it sweet? Delicate, tender. There's kind of a love theme to all the crystals that we've been working with tonight. Have you noticed that? It's like love and renewal and regeneration and heart healing, and must be something in the field right now. All right, let me see where Spirit's leading me tonight for the person to receive this. And I just want you to know, I want to say thank you, because the experience of gathering these pieces and having that meditation and that little conversation with my spirit guides was really sweet today. And that happened because somebody here is supposed to win it. So thank you in advance, whoever this is going to. I really appreciate the opportunity to be in service to you. It's really sweet and tender, don't you think? Kenneth, I agree with you 1000%. Okay. So, oh, interesting. Okay, so this piece needs to go home to Chris C. Where are you, Chris C? I just had you, and then you slipped out of my fingers again. Where do we go? Perk up for me, please, Chris C, if you will. So Chris C, are you there? Chris C, K-R-I-S-C, is where this piece is going. Are you there?
She just commented and said
I just want to say from my heart to yours, I want to send you so much love and so many blessings. I haven't been down the road that you're walking, but I have walked that road with many friends and many loved ones, and you're not alone. You have a lot of support energetically. I feel like your angels and your guides are all around you. They're wanting me to affirm that for you. And I just want to send a lot of love and medicine and sweet blessings to your whole family at this time, which must be so difficult for you. So lots of love to you, Chris, and thank you for being here today. Because in the process of connecting this piece with you, I got to have a beautiful experience too that was very healing for my heart as well. So enjoy. A little bit of angel love is going right to Chris C. Isn't it beautiful? That is awesome. That's why we do what we do. Really, really beautiful. So congratulations to you. Okay. The next pieces I want to talk about are the flower agate spheres. If you missed my little preview earlier, then I'm going to tell you what I said. I only have 2 of each, so this is going to be fast and furious. The next couple of things I show you are all limited, so we're going to go boom, boom, boom. This is flower agate. Flower agate is becoming almost impossible to find. I kept one of these for my personal collection, and what I was saying earlier during my preview is when people come to my house and look at my crystals, and I've got some pretty things, this is one of the first things they come and look at and drool over. And mine looks just like these. They're identical. Because it looks like it's covered in flowers. Is that beautiful? and it's pink and blue and purple and translucent in certain pockets in certain places. I'm going to turn it slowly so you can really see like the big magic that comes. And the energy of this is delicate and beautiful and very, very feminine. It almost feels like cherry blossoms, like it's got that kind of energy to it. It is perfect for meditation. Like this will take you into the zone. Isn't it beautiful and sweet? You see over here all the colors. This is all the blue and the pink and the beige and the purple. They're all those colors sort of blend and meld in there. Isn't that stunning? Okay, I have two of the medium, this size, 3 to 4 inch. These are $98. They were $120. And then I have two of the 4 to 5 inch. These are $140. The original price was $180. $140 for that. I only have two. And I only have two of this size. And it will come on a beautiful stand ready for you to enjoy in your home. Aren't they gorgeous? Amazing price on a really special stone that you don't see anymore. So congratulations. Look at the, I know they're gone, but I just need to show you. Wait a minute. I lose my mind. Look at the colors. Is that beautiful? Like, look at all of that. Let me come down a little bit so you can really see. I just really wanted you to see the magic of them because you don't see them very often, and now you can see it. I've seen flower agate. Athena had it, and she showed us the flowers. So congratulations, you guys. Some of my favorites.
This looks like it has an infinite charm. I might be wrong, but that looks like a little point in there.
Yeah, Alexis thinks she found an inner child on this one. Could be. That definitely is quartz veining on there. You know how inner child, you can see the, like usually you can see the bottom of the quartz point on the edge, which means the quartz point is growing inward. That could very well be. Remember that agate and quartz grow together? They're like little partner and friends. Aren't they cool? I'm so naughty. Whenever I see a big hole in them, I stick my finger in it. I don't know why. I'm like a 5-year-old that way. It's like so inappropriate too. I once had somebody come over to me at a gem show and he's like, I see that you're over there sticking your finger in all my stuff. I was like, well, if there's a hole in it, I'm going to stick my finger in it. Teresa's like, I tried. Okay. We'll come back and let you know who got those. Yes, I want to show the jewelry. Right, Renee? I'm not the only one. I was like, you know what? Maybe you like me sticking my finger in your stones. Maybe that's good for you. Okay. Uh-oh, this one fits me. So if you don't buy it, you won't make me sad. Sometimes they don't fit me and I'm like, somebody else has to get this one, but this one sure does fit me. This is the most gorgeous wardrobe of Labradorite jewelry I've ever seen in my life. And seriously, you won't disappoint me. Woo. Okay. This would be a headpiece and a half, wouldn't it? I might have to switch. I don't know. I'll leave my citrine on for now because I'm kind of comfortable, but this would be a radical headpiece. So this is, huh?
It would be right on the third eye.
It would be right on the third eye, wouldn't it? Okay. This is Labradorite with Kyanite and blue topaz. Let me go around and show you. Isn't it gorgeous? Labradorite in the middle there. Blue, Kyanite, blue topaz, Kyanite, Labradorite, 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 Kyanite, Kyanite, blue topaz, blue topaz, blue topaz, Labradorite, Labradorite, Kyanite, blue topaz, Labradorite, right? Isn't it stunning? All the way up. Like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Mm-hmm. And then this is the bracelet that matches, all with Labradorite and blue Kyanite and blue topaz. The necklace alone is $8.99. Original price was $1,015, and the bracelet is $4.99. Original price was $600. Together, they are $1,250. For $12.50, you can get the necklace and the bracelet. So we did a really special price if you want to do both. It's all done in solid sterling silver. This is like to die for jewelry time. Isn't that incredible? I know, Joanne's like, you need to wear it as a crown. So this is the back. I just want you to see. Well-made jewelry, you need to see the back. If they don't show you the back, it's not well-made jewelry. It's a really good price for the pair, because you're never going to see anything else exactly like it again in your life. These were the only pieces that were made. So this is the only necklace like this, and that's the only bracelet. Isn't it incredible? Woo!
It looks like the bracelet was sold.
Okay, bracelet is sold, so then just the necklace remains. Congratulations, oh, Andrea May got the bracelet. Yay! All right, so the necklace remains. Isn't it gorgeous, you guys? Every single Labradorite full of fire. And the Labradorite, by the way, they chose all dark blue because of the Kyanite and the blue topaz. I know, right? All right, so that is here. I'm going to keep wearing the bracelet because I like it. And hopefully, Andrea, that's okay with you. I'm super into it. You and I will be bracelet sisters. Isn't it gorgeous? Like, it's even gorgeous on the back. I'm thrilled that you got it. Okay, so I'm going to give that back to Alexis for a minute. Let's talk about Aragonite really quickly. I'm super excited about these. I have a dozen of each. I have 2 different sizes of clusters. I'm going to tell you the price on these is crazy. So get ready. If you want Aragonite, like, this is going to be a real fast one. This is one of the most affordable items in the show and one of my favorites. Have you ever seen Aragonite like that? Every single crystal is a hexagon. I mean, to have that in your home, can I tell you that this, like, you're almost not going to believe me. This is $60. Original price was $95. $60 for a 6 to 7 inch red and white Aragonite cluster. And it's gorgeous on all sides. It's even gorgeous on the bottom, you guys. This is a holy shit piece. I'll teach you about Aragonite in just a second. And then the smaller size, original price was $60. The smaller size is $40. 5 to 6 inches, $40. So $40 and $60. I'm so excited for you. Aren't they beautiful? Does it look naughty to you? I don't know. I've seen naughtier. There are some things that do look downright naughty, where it's like hard for me to even like hold it with a straight face. This one, it's borderline. I feel like I'm a good judge of naughty. I'm gonna say this is halfway naughty. And the price is definitely not naughty. Okay, Aragonite is the stone of mental organization and balance. It is so good. I have a friend who refers to it as the Hoarder Stone, which I think is really interesting. When she has clients who can't let go of stuff, and I've started to do this too. She works with Aragonite and Aquamarine, and I've also found that combination to be really, really helpful. Like, if you need to let go of stuff, if you need to clear out energy, and you have a really hard time doing that, Aragonite's a really good stone for clearing, releasing with grace, letting go of what doesn't belong to you. And like I said, I mean, I can have a whole meditation just staring at all those little hexagons, every single one. Isn't Mother Nature amazing? Think about the energy and the time that our planet had to expend to create the 1,000 little faces that are all perfectly hexagonal. Isn't it incredible? It's almost like a honeycomb in a way. Yeah, Lori Johns, you and me both, girl. Sometimes I'm like, I gotta let go of some stuff, or it's gonna start to get weird around here. You are in good company, girl. Congratulations to those of you who got those. They're really beautiful, aren't they? I thought that was really special. Okay, and then the next thing I want to show you are the Agate Generators. I love these so much. These are another one that I have a problem with because I collect them. And like even today I was like, well, maybe I should keep that one. And then they can sell another one. And then I was like, well, maybe I should keep that one. And then they could sell another one. It's like, I can't keep it all. Cue siren. Okay. So here's what I have to tell you about these. Are you ready? Okay. These are all 6 to 7 inches. These are called Agate Portal Generators. I only have 11 of them. They all have a portal on the front, like a doorway here. Do you see? And what I do in Journey is I meditate and I let that be the place where I enter the other realms. So that's why we call them portals. Okay. This one is a clear and smoky quartz with blue lace agate. Look at that little flower on the back. And then on the front, it has all those sugary, druzy crystals inside. There's even a little bit of smoky quartz on the top, so they're all different. This one is my favorite. This is the one I almost hoarded. But I didn't, and I'm very proud of myself. Look at this one, you guys. It's not even, I'm gonna totally stuck my finger through it. Okay. Watch me not be able to get my finger out. Isn't that cool? The portal on this one goes all the way through. And look at how the window goes all the way across the top too. Is that the coolest thing? I completely fell in love with this one. Okay. I have, like I said, I have 11 of these. The original price on these was $4.25. They are $2.99, which is an amazing price. At the Costa Mesa Gem Show this weekend, I went to buy one of these. And it was half this size, and the wholesale price was $190. Half the size. Wholesale. And so I went, well, we're going to have a great gemstone sale this week. It is a super naughty portal. Isn't it cool? You can see a whole world inside there. And I was like, sometimes our values are, I try to always have a good value, but the value on these is really outrageously good. Isn't that gorgeous? You can totally journey in there. Beautiful. Whoever gets this one, put a candle behind it. Don't you think? Like a 3 to 4 inch candle right behind it. And then let yourself enjoy the flame through that window. Wouldn't that be beautiful? And that's it. It kind of turns her on. Well, one more service I offer. Getting naughty with your crystals. You can be like, well, I chose that piece because Athena stuck her finger in it. All right, congratulations, you guys. Yeah, me too. Andrea's like, I could live in that one. Me too. They're all beautiful. All 11 of them, cherry picked, all with gorgeous sugary portals and things you can stick your finger in. If you enjoy that as much as I do. Congratulations, you guys. Are there any winners you guys want to announce?
Yes,
okay.
We can announce winners.
It's a kombucha break time.
All right, let's start with the Citrine Necklaces.
Okay, Citrine Necklaces, also known as headbands.
C. Hewitt and Midwest Christine.
C. Hewitt and Midwest Christine.
And Deanna and Bridget.
And Deanna and Bridget. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy your beautiful citrine necklace. I hope you don't mind. Whoever gets the one that I've been wearing for the show, I hope you don't mind. My hair is clean.
The medium flower agate spheres.
Okay, medium flower agate spheres. That is the larger size, right? Or that's a smaller size. Okay, smaller of the flower agate spheres.
Went to C. Hewitt and Linda.
C. Hewitt and Linda.
And the large went to Mary Agnes and Lee.
Mary Agnes and Lee got the larger size of the flower agate spheres. Congratulations. Like I said, that one is one I have at home, and I love it so much, so I'm thrilled for you guys.
The medium red and white Aragonite clusters, the smaller ones.
Okay, smaller red and white Aragonite went to
Tina and Danny Girl.
Tina and Danny Girl.
Joanne and Cindy.
Joanne and Cindy.
Lori and Ard's Girl.
Lori and Ard's Girl.
Allie and Skylar.
Allie and Skylar.
Faze, Nikki and Annette.
Faze, Nikki and Annette.
Kenneth and Angela.
Kenneth and Angela. Congratulations, you guys. So that is the smaller of the two sizes.
Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Is that the larger?
That was the large.
Okay, that's the big mama.
I'm sorry. These size names are confusing me. And
that's the big mama.
So those were the bigger ones.
Okay.
The smaller ones.
Okay, smaller size, this size.
Went to Tina and Stephanie.
Okay, Tina and Stephanie.
Debbie and Melinda.
Debbie and Melinda.
Cindy and Angelina.
Cindy and Angelina.
Darla and Miss Mango.
Darla and Miss Mango.
Vanna and Ruth.
Vanna and Ruth.
Chris and Erica.
Chris and Erica.
And April.
and April. Congratulations, you guys. Thrilled for you. And we just announced the Agate Portal Generators too. So Bridget, Faze Nikki, Denise Campbell, Lori Knight, Suzanne Bemis, Cindy Nolan, Deborah, Happy Hippie, and Stephanie Allred got my fingered Agate Generators. It's very naughty, but I said it. Okay, I'm going to give this back to you because eventually I'm going to take off her bracelet and, and send it to her. Congratulations, you guys. Really amazing things that you just got. Linda's asking about the Morganite. Do you want to announce the Morganite?
We actually need some more time with that. Those will be announced officially in the morning on the event page.
Okay.
Just the small, the medium, you can announce.
We can announce the medium, but the small we'll have to announce tomorrow on the event page. Sometimes they need a little bit of time to catch up and make sure that they're accurate, but let's announce the medium.
Exactly. So the medium went to C. Hewitt and Deborah.
C. Hewitt and Deborah.
Andrew and Mary Agnes.
Andrew and Mary Agnes.
Scarlett and Faze Nikki.
Scarlett and Faze Nikki.
Nalkumi and Bridget.
Nalkumi and Bridget.
Evolti and Cindy.
Evolti and Cindy.
B and Suzanne Bemis.
B and Suzanne Bemis.
Christine and Linda.
Christine and Linda.
And Caroline.
And Caroline. Angela Rain's asking, which Angela was it? Flurry or Rain? I've got a lot of angels in my life.
For when was an Angela announced? There wasn't an Angela for the
Morganite? Okay. So we'll come back to you, Angela. We'll figure out. I see you, but we're trying to figure out which item. Maybe for the Aragonite?
Yeah, I had an Angelina for Angela Snyder for the
Angela Snyder. So I have 3 Angelas.
Yes.
Yes, it was Angela Snyder.
Yes. Okay.
I have 3 angels in my life. I do. Congratulations, you guys. Okay. Malachite bowls, por favor. I love these so much. You're so lucky if you get one. I only have 2. They're $140 a piece. Good luck. They should be $300. These are insane, and there's no more. Ready, go. Malachite bowls. Inlaid on the bottom. Inlaid on the inside. Lid is inlaid on the inside. Inlaid on the top. And congratulations. I don't even know what to say. They are some of the most beautiful. These are collector's items, will be on your altar forever, handed down to children, godchildren, nieces, nephews. Somebody lucky one day will have this and say, I got it from my mom or dad or aunt or uncle or godmother or godfather, and will treasure it forever. Even the handle. And look, they're all different. This is how you can tell they're really super duper handmade. Look how different the handles are. As somebody who works with crystals all the time, I have such an appreciation for the details. Isn't that really, really cool? That even the handles are different. So, congratulations. I know, Jeff. Aren't they beautiful? And then, this is going to be quick, too. I have Lapis candle holders. Again, I'm going to show you super, super fast. Yeah, Rosalind got one from the Tucson live sale. I remember that, Rosalind. And you love it. Aren't they beautiful? I just need to tell you how long it takes for people to carve. It's insane. It's insane. Oh, Joanne, we used to have this tank top. Can we check with Team SG on Magical AF tanks? I love it so much. I really, really do. They would put the little moon over the eye. Isn't it cute? It's one of my favorite tank tops, so thank you for seeing it. I kept 2 because I loved it so much, and I wear it all the time, so they're all worn and stretched and comfy.
I'm on it right now.
Okay. These are Lapis Lazuli and White Onyx candle holders. I have 15 of these. The original price was $140. Our price tonight is $110. Insane. Again, these are all handmade in Argentina. It's Argentinian white onyx with lapis that was brought from Afghanistan to Argentina, where these were all hand cut and polished. Aren't they beautiful? I mean, to have a gemstone candle holder, it's a candle holder. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, you sure can use it as a sphere holder. Do I have a sphere that would work on it? Let me, this was my Sapphire Sphere. Did I ever tell you a story about this sphere? This is a holy shit sphere. I know, isn't it insane? That's my Sapphire Sphere on there. Isn't that beautiful? Let me lift it up so you can actually see it. Isn't that cool? So you can use it as a sphere holder. I would put a candle in it because I think it would be kind of sexy to have like beeswax dripping down the side. I'm really into dripping wax. You know, some people like to keep their candle holders all clean. I don't. I'm not like that at all. I like the wax to drip and go, and because I read the wax. Do you ever do that as like a form of divination? Do you ever read your wax? Because I do. You can read it. Sometimes there's like messages or symbols or other things in there, and I love that so much. So that's Sphere. Can I just tell you? So we were in Tucson. Tucson. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, early in my Tucson shopping career. And I saw that sphere and I was like, I think that's sapphire. And the guy had it marked as agate or something, okay? And so I went to him and I said, you know, I think is that a sapphire sphere? And he goes, no, it's agate. And I was like, you know, it's not. It's actually star sapphire on one side. Like you can see the light play. And I was like, this isn't my first rodeo. So I said, and he wanted like $50 for it. And so I looked at him and I'm like, that's a sapphire sphere. I wanted him to charge me more because I actually felt bad. I'm like, he's going to realize later that was a sapphire sphere that was probably worth a couple $1,000s and he's going to kick himself. So I gave him the opportunity. I'm like, sir, with all respect, I really think it's sapphire and I don't think it's worth $50. and he was like, no, $50. So I bought it. And I love it. Okay. That's a fun story about that. So congratulations if you're getting this this candle holder. It doesn't come with a sapphire sphere, but it does come with a lot of love. Mm-hmm. And then I would like to see a picture of it, actually. Once you put your own sphere on it, I'd like to see what that looks like. I really, really would. Fun, right? I try because the whole thing, like, especially if you're using your gemstones, you know, in ritual and ceremony, it's really important that I was always taught you don't barter or try to negotiate if you're using something as a sacred tool, and you always have to pay fair price for it. I was trained that way. And so I was like, no, but I'm keeping it, and I need to make sure I'm paying the right price for it. I know, right, Angela Fleury? Yeah, I think so. And I never will sell it. It's not like I wanted to, you know, turn it around and resell it for more or whatever. Like, I just love that piece. And anyway. Okay. So congratulations to those of you who got candle holders. Yeah, I was always taught that. No negotiating if it's a personal piece, which is really hard sometimes because I see things and I'm like, I really want that, but I'm going to keep it and use it for ceremony and I can't negotiate for it and I can't afford it. I walk away from stuff sometimes. It's true because if you're using things and it's energy, you don't want, you know, bad energy coming back to you, right? Like the whole transaction has to be clean. So if somebody's offering you a sale, that's different. Then you can accept a sale, but you can't go and say, hey, you want 20, I'll give you 5. If you're going to be using it for magic, like that doesn't really work that way. You can negotiate if you're selling, but not if you're keeping. That's the law, the way I was trained. Okay, so we do have something like a surprise bag tonight, except it's not a bag. So it's not a surprise bag, it's just a surprise. But it's a really fun surprise, I think. And it's got a good story. And Alexis and I like it. Mm-hmm. And some of the stones that are on here, Alexis and I were like literally wiping drool off our chins. Wait till you see. Okay, I only have of this. I have
line 22.
Okay, I have 30 of these, so I have relatively good quantity. I'm just going to tell you they're really special, and don't hesitate again if you want one. These are all handmade plates, glass tile plates from Morocco. So these were all handmade by a single artisan, and so we bought direct. And then what we're doing is, for the regular price of the plate, which is $24, our free gift to you are these 3 intuitively chosen stones. Every one is different, so the stones are free. And they're not just any tumbled stones. This is tumbled Cobalto Calcite with, did we say chrysocolla and malachite? Like, there's some really crazy exotic stones. This one also has stitchtite with Atlantisite. Like, the stone sets on these, I guess what I'm telling you, are worth as much as the plate, but we're not charging you for the stones. Like, look at this one. They're all so beautiful. I know, aren't they fun? Now, I like these for my candles. It's a great size plate for, like I just made these candles with my students. Will you bring that over? If you're in my class, we just finished making our little springtime situations. Like how pretty, right?
But it's very pretty.
Do you like it? Aren't they fun? So cool. Michelle actually came for the plate for her candles. So if you're in Soul Shift and you just decorated these fun springtime candles with me, then this is the perfect plate for your candle. And then you're just going to end up getting 3 gemstones for your collection that happen to be really amazing. Whoever is getting this plate, you're going to lose your mind. Can I just show you? You're getting one of the juiciest tumbled green tourmaline stones I've ever seen. Look at that. That's green tourmaline. So again, these are not your mama's stones. Look at that. Oof. Aren't they beautiful? I like this one too. This one's kind of right up my alley. I love the colors in this plate. I know they're already sold, but I just want to show you a bunch of them. These are really pretty. And look at the stones. Like, isn't that a perfect trio on that plate? Isn't that pretty? I know. Can we send cards with the stones?
Yes,
would that be okay?
absolutely.
Yeah, so you will get cards. Teresa Jolly, great question. Oh, I love this one too. Look at this one. This one has tumbled pink tourmaline with lepidolite in feldspar and quartz. Oh my god, it's got dragonstone and pinolith. And then this one, oh, this is that agate. Oof, look at this one. What is that called again? That river agate, Red River agate or something like that. Red Creek agate. That's insane. Like, look at the color, the markings on that stone. Okay, so congratulations if you got one. They're super special. Every single crystal cherry-picked to match the colors of the plate. Oh, it's jasper, Red Creek jasper, not agate. Thank you for that, Joanne.
Red Creek jasper, that's right.
I know, isn't it cute? Dragonstone? Congratulations, you guys. Okay, I'm super, super stoked for those of you who got those. And then the Selenite Swords I'm going to show you because we only have 3 of these. Because Team SG made each one of these by hand. This is for opening Sacred Circle. I know, congratulations, you guys are getting some amazing pieces. I have to go slow with this because it's actually really heavy. And I want to be really careful because this is someone else's sword. You can open Sacred Circle. You can open Sacred Circle on the floor. You can open Sacred Circle in the air. Isn't it beautiful? I only have 3.
Line 12.
These are only $175. This one has 2 of the most beautiful pieces of ocean jasper, all hand wire wrapped in copper. On the side, it's all copper wrap. She even glued beautiful Swarovski crystals down the sari ribbon on this one. This is a prehnite diamond on the front, all surrounded again by Swarovskis. Isn't that gorgeous? And then hand wrapped in beautiful sari silk, which is a natural living fiber. Isn't that stunning? I know, congratulations. I thought the price on those was really, really good, considering the time that went into it. Each one took days to make. And so it's really beautiful. You're getting some amazing energy, art energy, you know? Aren't they stunning? Pamela Ann. I'm so glad you guys are loving those. That makes me happy to see them going to beautiful homes. I don't know if we're going to get more swords. We may. We kind of move on. Have you noticed that? Like, once we do something, then we go do something else. So we kind of, because we get bored. Did you see the, were you guys with me during my live? Can you grab me one of those chakra rattles from the website today? Not to throw you off course, Alexis, but I appreciate it. I just want to show you, we had something specially made for SageGoddess.com today. Like, we move on because we've got all these really cool ideas and inventions and things that we're working on. So once we're done with something, we kind of go in a new direction. I think my team's like me. We all have, like, mild attention deficit disorder. So we're, like, on to the next thing. Did you see these? These are Rattle Wands. So you can clear the energy field with them. It's got 7 chakra spheres inside. This is not part of the live. This is on SageGoddess.com. Isn't that cool? So it's actually a sound instrument, a sound tool. So you can lay it on your body for chakra clearing. You can just set it in your space. It sits up by itself, and then it's... I wanted something where the stones could touch your skin and be completely moved. Isn't that cool? Yeah, so when those are gone, we won't have any more of those either. I think we ordered those like 4 months ago. Things take a really long time. Sometimes a third of a year, half a year for us to get them. When those came, we all kind of screamed a little bit. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying those today too. Yeah, Fern, like the rattling. Girl, you're a soul sister for me. I love sound anything. So, there's 43 left in the shop. Thank you for letting us know. If you would like one, final call for the beautiful chakra sound rattles that I love. Can I see that other bracelet? So whoever got the Labradorite garnet necklace, remember that piece? This is the matching bracelet, isn't it, Alexis?
Yes.
Okay. Who was that got the necklace? Do you remember?
Let me check here. It's in our records.
We can find out for you who got that beautiful necklace. So this is green garnet, green amethyst, green tourmaline, and moldavite. That's a crazy piece. Green garnet, green amethyst, green tourmaline, and moldavite. Green garnet's prosperity, green amethyst is healing, green tourmaline is fidelity and discernment in love, and moldavite is get on my alien rocket ship and fly away to another planet.
Christine Went is who bought the
Okay, so Christine bought the matching necklace. So if Christine's live tonight, this is your bracelet, girl. We just didn't have it available for you at the time to be part of your wardrobe. So the necklace exists, but only one, and then the bracelet exists and only one.
And the necklace actually was slightly different. Now that
Was
I'm
it?
looking at the description,
Yeah?
the necklace was Prasiolite, chrysocolla, blue topaz.
Oh, it had chrysocolla and blue topaz.
Or did we have that?
I thought it
remember
was
that
all
one. That
green.
one was mainly chrysocolla. So maybe,
I think that was a different one.
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Let me keep looking.
Oh, Katie Marie bought it. So Katie Marie says she got it. So it
okay.
must have been a different one that you're
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
All right, well, Katie Marie, no pressure, girl. Truly no pressure.
She said she wants it.
Oh, do you want it? It is $4.99. Our original price was $6.75 for this gorgeous bracelet. That is a huge green garnet. There's multiple green garnets. My wrist is a 6 to a 6.5, so this will fit up to an 8-inch wrist. I've got it on the smallest fairy size setting with my toggle here. Isn't it beautiful? So let us know. Is Katie Marie getting it? Oh, girl, you're going to have the whole wardrobe now.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Do you mind if I don't take it off? Because I feel like getting to wear your bracelets tonight is a huge pleasure for me. I just think it looks so beautiful, and it's going to look even more beautiful on you. I cannot wait to see. I want to see the wardrobe, Katie Marie. I would like a beautiful picture of you wearing your whole situation. I can only imagine how beautiful it looks on you. So congratulations. Very happy for you. Okay. Let me do the Sunset Vogels. We have a little bit to get to with you guys still. I have 12 of these. I'll tell you right now, they're $299. It's also a Divic temple. Holy shit. Okay, I wish I had more of these. If you're in Soul Shift, I'm about to teach you how to use these, and so now's a really good time. If you're not in Soul Shift, you can still buy it, but my Soul Shift students are going to learn how to use this. These are 5 to 6 inches. They're the only Sunset Aura Vogels I have ever seen in my life. You use these to remove energy, to remove disease, to remove negative energy from the physical body and the energetic field. And I can promise you there are no more of these. So just 12. And congratulations in advance. 5 to 6 inches. A very respectable size. They are very sharp. I just went to put it in my hand and I was like, nope, not going to do that. I think they are absolutely beautiful. Rainbows for days. This one's a Divic temple. I don't know if you can see inside of it. I really hope you can. Let me turn it slowly. Do you see? So first of all, I mean, I know we have so little time, but I just want to teach you quickly. Did you know that probably about half of the material that goes to be aura treated shatters because of the temperature? And so, and the other thing is, aura doesn't work unless a piece of quartz is almost completely clear. So only the finest quality can go in, and almost half of it gets lost. And so if you ever want to know why aura is so darn expensive, it's because of the clarity requirement and the loss that happens as a result of the high temperatures, unfortunately. So yes, and if I ever can get more of these, I will. It's the only time I've ever seen them. So congratulations to those of you who are getting those beautiful pieces, some of my favorites of the sale for sure. And then I have something special for you from Alexis herself, actually. This is an Alexis original listing for you. Alexis is a collector of inner child crystals, as a lot of you are, I know. And an inner child is a piece of quartz that has another quartz point growing inside of it. And so it's really good for anyone who's pregnant, anyone who's trying to get pregnant. It's also really good for healing issues from your childhood, and that's why they call it the inner child. What's really cool is you can see the quartz point here. Do you see where there's another quartz point growing? And then when you turn it around, you can actually see it like magnifies it. Do you see from the front how you can see the quartz point? I just want to really make sure you can see. Isn't that cool? So that's an inner child. Here's another inner child. Here's the actual point growing in it. Right? So fun. And then when you turn it around, it's all magnified. Isn't that beautiful? So it's a very small fraction of quartz crystals are inner children. And so that's why she collects them. I love them too. This one is going to come anointed by Alexis with her blend that she made. What was your blend called again that you're using for these? I can't remember.
I didn't give it an official name.
Yeah.
I've been calling it my comfort blend.
It was like comfort or tenderness or something like that. She made the most beautiful essential oil blend. I thought it was absolutely intoxicating and really relaxing and soothing. And so she's going to anoint all of your pieces, just of the inner children. So we have 17 of these, and the price is $49 each. Aren't they beautiful? For a very rare generator. This one's really cool because you can actually see that the quartz point inside is extending outside of the point. Like you can actually feel it on the outside. Isn't that fun? Congratulations, you guys. So again, if you're doing any childhood healing, if you're trying to get pregnant, if you are pregnant, I have a lot of clients who work with these to ensure a safe pregnancy. It raises and magnifies the vibration for that. But it's also a really potent one for dealing with your childhood issues, which have to be dealt with at some point. And then you can heal and move on and have a happy life. I love that. Deanna said, sold inner child Alexis.
Aw.
Congratulations. And it's really sweet. I mean, for her to anoint those with that beautiful blend is an extra special gift. So thank you for doing that for everybody. We appreciate you, Alexis. Okay. Isn't that cool? Yeah, it's really true. And I think it just, you know, I believe in energy, and her intention with it is so powerful because she does so much personal work with them. So that's what's important, is having somebody who really does know those crystals and work with them personally. To have her bless them for you is really special. And thank you for that, Diana. That means a lot. Okay. Last couple things I want to show you, and then we'll come back and do winners, okay? I want to do those Epidote pendants because quite a few of you are here for these pendants, and I know, and I wanted to get to them as soon as I could. These are brand new, by the way. I only have 20. These are holy shit. They're $39 a piece. The retail price on these is $65. I showed these in the preview earlier. So if you saw them on the preview, these are those super gemmy, super clear Epidote pendants. Let me try to get these as close to the camera as I can. This is gem grade Epidote. This is not like opaque, poor quality. This is almost translucent Epidote. Let me be quiet and try to get as close to the camera as I can. Do you see that? It's like olive green, almost translucent. Oh, here we go. As I turn it, you should be able to see it. Did it do its little dance? These are so gorgeous, you guys. Oh, here, let me try this one. The light might hit just the right direction. Yep, it's doing it. There we go. Aren't they gorgeous? So these are all set in 925. Did you see that? That blew my mind, you guys. When I saw these, I was like, I have to have one, and then I have to bring it to them. I wish I had more of these. This is all he had. These were cut from one little pocket of the mine where they found these like super gemmy, like flashy, almost like Labradorite flashy pieces of Epidote. So if you're working on manifestation, this one has a rainbow all the way down the front. I don't know if I'll be able to get it to play for you, but they're absolutely beautiful. Isn't that cool? You kind of saw it as I turned it right there. Isn't that cool? So congratulations. I've seen Epidote in my day. I've never seen Epidote like this. So when I asked him, the man who sold them to me, he was like, yeah, I've never seen Epidote like that either. And he owns a mine. That should tell you something. So 925 solid sterling silver cap and bale. Aren't they pretty? So congratulations, you guys. Really excited for you if you got one of those. Manifestation energy today in that wild horse ring and in these particular crystals too. If you got both of them, you have some of the best manifestation jewelry I have in my entire inventory right now. I would say those are, our measurement says 1.5 to 1.75 inches is the length. And again, they are $39. So enjoy. 20 of those are going home to really beautiful homes. And then I have one more jewelry piece for you today that I want to show you. You guys having fun? Yeah, I know, right? Renee said, congratulations, everybody. Annette said the Vogel is in her brain. You and me both, Annette. Oh, Corinne, I'm so glad you got one. Enjoy that one, sweetheart. Really happy for you. Okay. This is Apatite. Blue Apatite with Larimar. The only time I've done this combination together.
They are line 7.
Line 7. We're calling these Peaceful Release, which is exactly what they are. I have 14 of these. So our regular price for Larimar pendants is $59. This is Larimar, which is a stone that only comes from an underwater shelf off of the Dominican Republic. Tonight, for $59, you're getting the Apatite necklace and the pendant together. Isn't that cool? So you're getting a blue Apatite necklace in sterling silver for free. I love being able to do stuff like that. I wish I had more of these. We only have 14. But if that isn't beautiful mermaid, like my daughter would lose her mind for this because she's really into mermaids. She's all like water sign. If you're trying to heal your emotions, this is a beautiful piece for you to do that work with. And the sirens agree. Isn't that beautiful? And the quality of the Larimar is really stunning. It's even good quality on the back. Isn't that pretty? All done in sterling silver. Even the clasp on your necklace is marked 925. It's adjustable. So enjoy that one, you guys. Congratulations. That is one of the best jewelry deals of the year so far in our live gemstone sale, because the necklace I think retails for $30. So you basically got a $30 savings. Congratulations. Yeah. Yeah, LaFawn loves it too. All my double water sign girls are just like, Larimar is your medicine, and I don't blame you. It puts out my fire, so I can't wear it too often because it takes away my inner kitty a little bit. Oh, thank you, Lillian. I appreciate that. I always have a good time with you too. Thanks, you guys, for being here and playing with us tonight. Okay, I'm going to go through the rest of what I want to show you, and then we'll come back and announce some winners, and then we'll be all done for this evening. Congratulations to those of you who are getting those beautiful necklaces. I would like the Celestial, please. Okay. This crystal is from... Maybe I should just shut up and let the crystal do the talking. Sometimes I talk too much, and it's like, sometimes you just need to have me be quiet and show you some magic. I want you to see the rainbows on the face of this piece. Oh, did you see it? There it was. It flashed on you for a second. This is from the most incredible mine of Smoky celestial quartz in Brazil. Gem quality. So where this comes from is where they mine for carvings, like skulls and incredible things. This is a natural twin, 1 termination, 2 termination, of the most clear, incredible, smoky celestial quartz, which is for clearing, ancestral wisdom and guidance, spirit guide connection, channeling and downloading wisdom and information. And you can't buy it because I'm giving it away. And I'm so excited to see, actually it's a triple, do you see? There's 3 terminations. 1, 2, 3. Is that black tourmaline in there?
It looks like it could be.
I think there's black tourmaline in there. So this is like a $200 crystal because of the mine location, the clarity, and the rainbows and the triple termination. Like, this is a really sweet piece. So this is one for you if you feel like a little disconnected maybe from your spirit guides, or like you're like, are they there? Are they hearing me? Are they listening to me? This will be some sweet medicine for one of you. I'm really excited to see who gets it. Aw, that's so cool. Well, I will tell you, Tiffany Merton, I just got that little zing up my spine when I saw your name. She said, I'm so new to this crystal magic, and it's just amazing how much I'm learning and how good I feel. And so, but right underneath her, where'd she go? Alexis, will you help me find her?
Right underneath Crystal Newt.
So there was Crystal. Where are you, Crystal? And then, sorry, Tiffany Merton. So Tiffany Merton, you are winning this piece. Barbara Speck, right underneath her, said, I never win, but I would love to win this. Well, let me tell you, Barbara, I don't necessarily feel like this is your piece, but I think I do have your piece. That Lepidolite that's over there, that's for Barbara. Oh, I love it when this happens. Okay. So Tiffany, congratulations. I'm sending this home to you with so much love. I hope it brings you incredible wisdom and channeling and downloads from your spirit guides. Barbara Speck, who never wins. Are you there, Barbara Speck? Where are you, Barbara? Okay. Because you're winning tonight, girl. Barbara Speck, I knew this piece was for somebody, and tonight. This is Lepidolite with black tourmaline. And to me, it's like this elongated heart. And so this is actually red tourmaline, which is a mixture. It's a hybrid of tourmaline with, or Lepidolite with pink tourmaline. So this is Lepidolite, which is mica. It's micanized lithium, which is actually for relaxation, with pink tourmaline that's a heart opener, and black tourmaline for protection. And so I am sending this beautiful piece home to Barbara with so much love. Do you like it, Barbara? Do you feel connected to it? Oh, Barbara, your spirit guides are talking loud tonight. And then this is going home to Tiffany. And congratulations to both of you. Aren't they lovely? Wow, we did some good giveaways tonight. I love that so much. And Barbara and Tiffany just made a bunch of friends who are super happy for them too. We all love to see good people be treated special, don't we? I think everybody deserves a crystal. If I could literally gift all of you something, I would. We try with like gift with purchase. That's what we try to do with Sage Goddess, right? Congratulations, you guys, and thank you for letting me be in the position to gift you this evening. That felt really, really good to my heart. Congratulations to you. Okay, that was fun. I have 4 things left to show you. I'm not gonna, well, do you guys want something for archangels? Yeah, Teresa Moore, everybody has spirit guides. Some of them are louder than others. I have something for archangels tonight. It's very affordable crystal too. Let me just show them to you. We're almost out of time, but I want to try to get to these last 3 things. Do you want something for archangels? I don't have a lot of crystals that are for archangelical contact, but these are. So this is anhydrite, which is thought primarily to be for Archangel Michael, although I've been able to work with all of the archangels using it. Okay, well, me too, Athena Mac, right? So I have 32 of these. They're 3 inches each, and they're $48. Our original price on them was $64. And so this is your Archangel Michael stone. Anhydrite is thought to gather angelic energies from the upper dimensions. This is Soul Star and above. I hope that the light will let me show you. It is the most delicate, it almost reminds you of selenite, but it's a different mineral. but it has rainbows across the face of it. When you get it, you'll see. Some people call it angel wing, but it really will connect you with the archangels. And so whenever you feel afraid or alone, this is a piece for you. Do you see it? Oh, it's kind of showing up for you. Do you guys see it? How it's very shiny and very rainbowy on the surface. Totally different texture, by the way, than almost any other mineral I've ever seen before. Aren't they beautiful? So that is the angel wing stone, anhydrite, and just a couple dozen pieces of that. That's all we have in our entire inventory at Sage Goddess, but it felt like maybe somebody needed that tonight, a little bit of archangel medicine. That'd be a really beautiful gift for somebody too, if you have somebody in your life who's really going through it right now, right? Send them a little angel wing and some love. So congratulations. It is iridescent. I mean, that's the word I was looking for. It's very iridescent, very delicate, and really beautiful. You could wire wrap it. I'm a big jewelry girl, so I'm never the one to ask if it's like appropriate size for wire wrapping, because I would rock that. I don't think it's too big. I think it's too big for a ring. But, you know, far from me to judge what we shall do with our crystals. Yeah, it's a beautiful one for kids. It's a really good one for children, especially like if they have trouble sleeping and stuff, put that by their bedside. That's a good one to work with. Sodalite and hydrite, and maybe amethyst or rose quartz are all good stones for helping kids get to sleep. A big crown would be good. It sure would. Okay.
While Hannah's choosing winners for that, can we announce some other winners?
Yeah, let's do winners.
Perfect. Okay. So the malachite bowls went to Cindy and Rhonda.
Cindy and Rhonda got the malachite dishes, the bowls. I put my copal incense, my little, resin, incense resin in there, but you could put almost anything in there. Aren't they beautiful? This is the citrine necklace from earlier tonight, Janelle. Janelle's like, what's on your head, Athena? I always have some kind of necklace on my head because I can't be a normal person and just wear a necklace. So congratulations to those of you who got the malachite bowls. Honestly, one of my favorite things ever. So that isn't a priestess tool. I don't know what is. Okay.
And the lapis candle holders.
Yeah, lapis candle holders. Okay.
Another priestess tool.
That's right.
Went to Scarlett and Cindy.
Okay, Scarlett and Cindy. These are for the lapis candle holders.
Deborah and Bridget.
Deborah and Bridget, or sphere holders.
Yes. Andrew and Faye's Nikki.
Andrew and Faye's Nikki.
Danny Girl and Emily.
Danny Girl and Emily.
Corey and Nicole.
Corey and Nicole.
Steve and Deanna.
Steve and Deanna.
Danny Girl and Jen's Pet Care.
Danny Girl and Jen's Pet Care. And those are all of the lapis and onyx candle holders / sphere holders from tonight.
And the Moroccan plates.
Let's do Moroccan plates. Oh, these are the ones with the trio of stones. Let's see who got these.
Debbie and Joanne.
Debbie and Joanne.
Teresa and Diana.
Teresa and Diana.
Michelle and Cynthia.
Michelle and Cynthia.
Karen and Teresa.
Karen and Teresa.
Ards Girl and Cheryl.
Ards Girl and Cheryl.
Joyellen and Rinna.
Joyellen and Rinna.
Debbie and Katana.
Debbie and Katana.
Faye's Nikki and Scarlett.
Faye's Nikki and Scarlett.
Deborah and Yolanda.
Deborah and Yolanda.
Tina and Ashley.
Tina and Ashley.
Nayari and Dina.
Nayari and Dina.
Annette
Congratulations,
and
you guys.
Naukumi.
Annette and Naukumi.
And Roslyn and Denise.
And Roslyn and Denise.
Jeff and Ariana.
Jeff and Ariana.
And Lorian.
And Lorian got those. Those are the beautiful Moroccan glass tile plates with the trio of stones. Deborah Stachnik is asking if it was her.
Deborah DePetris.
Deborah DePetris. Sorry about that, Deborah Stachnik. Thank you for asking, though, for us to clarify. That's right. Congratulations, you guys. So we'll clarify. Yeah, so Deborah, it was the other Deborah. Annette Bergio is asking if it was her.
It was...
Annette Chastain or Annette Bergio?
I don't see an Annette here on the list.
Okay. We'll come back and we'll let you know which one it was.
And it will all be announced tomorrow.
Yeah, and just in case you missed, all of this will be on the event page tomorrow morning, too. Like, I like to announce it because I have fun congratulating you, which is why I do that. But then we technically put, I know Teresa's like, we have 3 to 5 Teresas. We have multiple Annettes. I have all my angels, my Angelas. And so just know we will make sure that there's an accurate list for you up in the morning in case you missed anything tonight. No sage tonight, Amy. Do you know why? because of all of the bundles that we wrapped for the Madre Tierra set. That's where all of our white sage went this last shipment instead of going to our sale tonight. So if you got the Madre Tierra set, you got a beautiful white sage bundle, but couldn't do both, unfortunately. Now, if you missed the big Selenite Swords, I do have a backup opportunity for you. These are the largest Selenite Wands, swords, pieces that I have in our warehouse. These are 16 inches wide. 16 inches long, about 2 to 2.5 inches wide. I have 40 of these, and we are offering this to you with intuitively chosen perfume. So like this person's going to get Mana perfume, which has a lot of beautiful tropical notes, but among them is champaka, which is the most incredible. It's hard to describe to you what champaka is. It's like the most beautiful jasmine flower you've ever smelled, but even more exotic and more intense and very strong smelling. So we're going to choose a perfume for you. These are $49. And this is definitely a size that you can use to open Sacred Circle. You can also use this to charge your other crystals. I have a piece like this at home, and mine has, my crystals, mine has my pendulum on it, right? You can use this to store things. And what's nice about selenite is it attracts joy and happiness, and it clears energy, but it never needs to be cleared. You could keep this by your bedside at night and put your jewelry on it. Can you imagine? Like, I just think it's kind of an all-purpose thing. You could put tea lights down the center of it. You could attach other crystals to it and decorate it and use it that way. So congratulations. This is all we have, by the way, of large selenite in our inventory right now. The other thing I recommend that you do with this, put it in front of your bed. Believe it or not, that's one of the best places to put a big piece of selenite, is right at the end of your bed on the floor. You can put it right underneath. It will bring sweet dreams. I have a lot of friends who claim that it cures insomnia. I have mine at home with chimpy stones around it under my bed. And I swear it helps my husband and I sleep pretty well, and better since we did that. So if you want to know all different uses for selenite, it's one of my favorite stones. And my family is from Minoa, Crete, on my dad's side. And did you know that the king of Minoa actually built his palace, King Minos, built his palace out of selenite? Because he thought it brought the blessings of the moon goddess Selene. And so all the walls to this day of King Minos' palace in Minoa, if you go there, are all made out of gypsum, of selenite. And can you imagine what that must have looked like thousands of years ago, like when it was first built? It's unbelievable. They say that the walls were so reflected that it was difficult to walk through the palace because light was coming from all directions and refracting. I can only imagine what that must have been like. I know. You can go and see it today. Like, quick, interesting story. So a couple of years ago, they started to do renovations on King Minos' palace. I think I wrote about this in the book. If I didn't, I'm telling you now. But they weren't well educated, the people who were doing it, unfortunately. So they started to do reconstruction on King Minos' palace, but they started to do it with plaster. And of course, plaster is water-based. And what does water do to selenite? Selenite is water-soluble. And so the walls of the palace started to disintegrate. So here they were trying to restore this incredible place, and they ended up almost destroying it. And so they quickly realized what was happening. This was like 3 or 4 years ago. I think it was 2015. Like, holy shit moment. Maybe let's think about what we're restoring, what it's made out of, and not put the exact thing on the walls that would actually cause it to disintegrate. I'm melting. That's right, Cynthia Dietz. Okay. Do you guys want more? Are you kind of done? What are you thinking? I have apatite, merlinite, and chrysocolla offerings left. Or we can call it an evening and say goodnight to each other. I'm kind of curious where you're at right now. I think we should do one more piece. I kind of feel like... What are you feeling like that? They're like, more. And there's like equal votes for everything. Let me show you the merlinite flame. I have 17 of these. Our original price on these was $85. Our price tonight is $72. These are 5 to 6 inches, and I think they are so beautiful. I have one of these at home. Mine is a little bit smaller than this one, This is Mystic Gabbro, also known, its trade name is Merlinite. And it's thought to be a stone of really deep magic. This is Third Eye Crown, but it also activates the root chakra. And so part of the reason it's one of my favorite stones for ritual and ceremony and meditation is when you open the root chakra and the crown chakra, all the other chakras open. And I will tell you something, like, you can see sparkle in these pieces. These are some of the most beautiful pieces of Merlinite I've ever seen. And I've seen my share of Merlinite. They're beautifully marked. The color's really deep and intense. And it's even beautiful on the bottom. Aren't they stunning? So if you're trying to do more work with your clair abilities, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, but if you're also trying to get grounded and open your entire channel, a lot of my students, we talk about running energy. This is a stone to run energy. Because it's a channel opener, and not all stones are. Not all stones do that upper chakra and lower chakra work at the same time, which is why we love stones like this. So I thought that was a fun one for your collection. Isn't it? Yeah, it's very grounding. It's very stabilizing, but it still keeps you anchored right up there. Like, it still keeps your third eye open, keeps the energy flowing through. A lot of times if you use grounding stones while you're meditating, you can't hear anything or see anything. It's like it opens the bottom but closes the top. And this does both. It's really interesting, isn't it? Katie's like, I need this. Oh, that's interesting. Jen uses it for Reiki. How do you like working with this particular crystal in your Reiki practice? I would love to know more about that. And Deanna, if you're blocked, this would be a good one for you. No, they're not, Amber. They're the same mineral. It's just that, Mystic Merlinite, what they try to do sometimes is come up with like a sexier name, because maybe Gabbro isn't as interesting. So Mystic Merlinite is like the trademarked trade name. And in my practice, I really started to call it Gabbro, because that's what it is. It is Gabbro. It's great with Moldavite. I agree with you. Monique Dijon said it's great combo with Moldavite. Really cool, isn't it? Similar properties, Ori, it's a fantastic question. Brandberg Amethyst is one of my favorites. I'm really honored because I have a friend in Africa who just sent me some pieces of a stone that looks like Brandberg Amethyst, but it's from a different part of Africa, a different mine. And he's asked me to work with them and research them and then write about them, to introduce them. So I'm the first person to hold them outside of Africa, outside of his hands. So I was really honored when he asked if I would work with the stones and then write about them so that we can start to share them with the public, and that's a channel opener. But in the meantime, until that comes to the marketplace for you, Brandberg Amethyst is a really good one for opening the channel too. For opening the root and the crown is what we're talking about. Yeah, isn't that cool, Betty? I really appreciate that opportunity to do that too. I'm excited to do that. I don't want to put this down. So I think we're good for tonight. What do you guys think? I think we did really good work tonight. I can show you the Chrysocolla pyramids really quick, but then I think that will be our swan song for tonight. I only have 9 of them. They're $59. Chrysocolla pyramids. They're 3.5 inches. Would you mind handing that to me, Alexa, so I can show them really quickly, and then I'm going to give this one back to you.
Yes.
So these are, what they've done is they've taken the Chrysocolla, broken it down, and reconstituted it. And so you have this beautiful tool. Aren't they gorgeous? These are all handmade and hand carved and hand polished. And Chrysocolla, again, if you want to know more about your stones and you don't have crystal lore, this is my history book. And Chrysocolla is written about in here. But I will tell you the quick story of Chrysocolla. So Chrysocolla was used by Cleopatra. And so what she thought was that it was a stone of diplomacy. And so when she wanted to make friends with another ruler of a country or with an adversary or with someone whose land she wanted to acquire, she gave them Chrysocolla beads. She always carried them with her. Isn't that an interesting story? And so she thought, so she would give it to them before they had their negotiations. And she thought that it kind of softened them up a little bit and made it easier for them to build a relationship. So it was her favorite diplomatic gift to give when she was trying to expand her rule or when she was trying to build bridges with another country or another ruler. Very interesting, right? Here's what we know about Chrysocolla today. It's the most powerful stone of the divine feminine next to malachite that you can work with. And so I love to work with Chrysocolla when I'm trying to activate more femininity in my life, which is the case sometimes. I'm kind of a masculine soul in many ways. And so sometimes when I want to be softer, when I want to be more open, when I want to be more tender, more compassionate, that's when I work with chrysocolla. And so what this can be is a constant reminder to you, like, being soft doesn't mean being weak. Being soft is actually a great form of strength, in my opinion. And so hopefully you'll enjoy working with this piece too. All right, you guys. Well, congratulations to those of you who are getting this. Do you guys want to announce a few more? Otherwise, we are finished for the night. I hope you guys had a great time with me. I had a fantastic time with you. This is one of my favorite sales of the year so far. I do want to thank Hannah and Alexis and Laura for being with me and helping us. And I want to congratulate all of you because you guys got some amazing things. One of you poor souls is getting a citrine necklace that's been on my head the whole night. I just can't take it off. But I appreciate you being here. And it's always fun to teach you, too, to kind of bring more of the wisdom forward. Because I think, like I said, I'm passionate about making sure that you know what your stones are for and not just what they are. So I want you to use them and enjoy them. So congratulations.
I'm sorry. What did you say the chrysocolla price was?
59.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right, you guys. Tiffany got 2 items. Congratulations. You did great. Joylyn wants to know what's left. I don't know that anything is left.
We have 2 sunset vocals left.
There's 2 sunset vocals left. This was one of the stars of the show. If you wanted a sunset vocal, sunset aura vocal, these are not coming back. So if anybody didn't get one, Elizabeth's going to get one, it looks like. Congratulations, Elizabeth. These are holy, holy, holy. Thank you for that, Mar in Alignment. I really appreciate that. Okay, so these are gone now. Congratulations. Thank you for asking, by the way, what was left. I think the rest of everything that we've had tonight. Didn't we have beautiful giveaways tonight? That was one of my favorite experiences. I love giving crystals to people, and I think that the most beautiful deserving souls got them tonight. It was one of the highlights of the show for me. How you feeling, girls? You want to announce anything before we go?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so the Selenite Swords.
Okay, Selenite Swords.
Went to Chena, Lorian, and Tiffany.
Chena, Lorian, and Tiffany. Congratulations, you guys. Beautiful. Those are the big, gorgeous, wrapped magic Sage Goddess team design swords. So congratulations to you.
Oh, and we had another announcement actually.
Oh, yeah.
So the Epidote Pendants.
Yep.
We have smaller sizes available on the website.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
If you missed, this is amazing news, you guys. If you missed this Epidote pendant, I didn't realize you guys had a smaller size. We have a smaller size, and they've put it on sagegoddess.com. I've never seen Epidote like this before. How much smaller is it? Do you know? And do you know how much it is?
Yes. So we have 2 smaller sizes.
Okay.
So we have a medium,
Okay.
a small, which
Okay.
is about half of that size.
Okay, so the small size on the website is half. The rest of them are on sagegoddess.com. So my team just put the link up for you. Don't forget your code is Fortune18. If you go to the website, you're going to save 18%. We already took your discount off if you bought it here. But if you go to the website, you have to use your code. So don't forget. I don't have very many of them on the website, I'm sure, because we didn't have very many of the big ones to begin with. So probably a dozen or 2 maybe.
So the small on the website is 24.
Okay.
And then we have a size just under what you're holding.
Okay.
So probably about like a half an inch, quarter to half an inch
Okay.
smaller for 34.
Okay, so there's small and medium, and then this is large, just to give you a sense. Is that helpful? I'm so excited because I was sad that we didn't have very many of those, so I'm thrilled to know that behind the scenes they found a smaller, they probably found it after we did our count for this show and then put them on the website. So enjoy that. I'm so glad you guys had a good time tonight. It was a really good price on that Epidote too. I feel really good about that. Who won the hem, she's asking.
The what?
The hem. I'm not sure what she's asking. Which one? Which one are you talking about? Jill Lathers, let me know. Angel Wings, can we talk about anhydrite?
Yes.
I'm curious who got those too. Who's going to get some beautiful Archangel energy.
Anhydrite went to Lindsay and Mary Agnes.
Okay, Lindsay and Mary Agnes for anhydrite.
Amber and Sherry.
Amber and Sherry Hauser.
Renee and Paula.
Renee and Paula.
Nicole and Stephanie.
Nicole and Stephanie.
Cindy and Ard's girl.
Cindy and Ard's girl.
Janet and Dawn.
Janet and Dawn.
Cheryl and Kimberly.
Cheryl and Kimberly.
JB and Rhonda.
JB and Rhonda.
Corey and Stephanie Allred.
Corey and Stephanie Allred.
Bridget and Rhonda.
Bridget and Rhonda.
Betty and Barb.
Betty and Barb.
Angela and Danny. Angela Snyder and Danny Girl.
Angela Snyder and Danny Girl.
Linda and Suzanne Bemis.
Linda and Suzanne Bemis.
Susan Muir.
Susan Muir.
Deborah and Deanna.
Hold on, guys. I see you in the feed. We'll come back. Deborah and Deanna.
So that's Deborah Stochnik.
Deborah Stochnik.
And Sharia and Brindlin.
Okay, Sharia. Is it Sharia?
Sharia.
How do you spell it?
Shareea.
Yeah, that's Sharia. Sharia Wheeler?
Sharia.
Yeah, okay, Sharia. Okay.
Sorry, Sharia.
No, you're good. Okay.
Brindlin and Deborah DePetris.
Brindlin and Deborah.
Yes.
Deborah DePetris.
There
Okay.
were two Deborahs. So we got Deborah Stochnik and Deborah DePetris.
See, we know you guys. That's why I'm like, that's Sharia Wheeler.
I'm sorry, Sharia.
No, it's fine. It's like sometimes it's a lot for us, but we also like think of you guys as family, especially if you've bought a lot before and you've been with us for a long time, and a lot of you have been here in the shop before. So we're always like, no, that's her. Hang on. Yeah, after the carved selenite wands, we have the large regular selenite wands with the intuitively chosen perfume too. So those, I think those are gone as well for right now.
Yes, those went to B and Joy Lynn.
Okay, B and Joy Lynn. This is for the regular selenite wand with the intuitive perfume.
Lori and Adriana.
Lori and Adriana.
Scarlett and Psychic Soulmate. Oh, Mary. Hi, Mary.
Scarlett and Mary. Alexa says hi, Mary.
Dawn and Deborah.
Dawn and Deborah.
C. Dotson and Nicole.
That's Cindy and Nicole.
Shasta and Roslyn.
Shasta and Roslyn. Mm-hmm.
Cindy and Lizzie Love.
Cindy and Lizzie Love.
Elaine and Medusa.
Elaine and Medusa.
Denise and Melissa.
Denise Rude, you made me laugh so hard. Tell me again. I was reading. Denise says she's gonna go ride the crystal downstairs.
Denise and Melissa.
Denise and Melissa.
Janet and Deborah DePetris.
Janet and Deborah DePetris.
Beth and Ard's girl.
Beth and Ard's girl.
Ruth and Angela.
Ruth and Angela.
Janelle and JB.
Janelle and JB.
Stephanie and Cindy.
Stephanie and Cindy.
Nalkumi and Tiffany.
Nalkumi and Tiffany.
Bridget and Scarlett.
Bridget and Scarlett.
Jeff and Rhonda.
Jeff and Rhonda.
Celine and Lori.
Celine and Lori.
Megan Schmidt and Vicky.
Megan Schmidt and Vicky.
Angela Rain and Crystal Core Art and Healing.
Angela Rain and Jessica Levi. Congratulations. Oh, did we pronounce it correctly? Now Kubi says thank you to us for pronouncing correctly.
Oh, yay,
Aho,
cool.
because, I try. And, people mispronounce Athena, to which I always say, did you, not show up for mythology class? People will say, I'll leave Athena or something, and I'm just like, no, read your mythology book. I try not to be judgy, but, how many goddesses of wisdom do you know from the Greek pantheon? All right, so I need to let these lovely ladies go home. So we are going to announce all of the rest of the winners. Pamela Medina, can I tell you 2-second story about crystal singing bowls? Because, sweetheart, I've seen you ask that question twice, and I really want to tell you why I don't sell crystal singing bowls. You ready? The manufacturer of these bowls doesn't work with vendors. Really doesn't want vendors to sell them. They don't offer wholesale. They don't, so it's so you might as well go and buy them where I buy them, which is on eBay. Probably sounds really crazy to tell you to do that, to tell you to go to eBay, but there's one or two bigger vendors of crystal singing bowls. I've always had a really good experience with both of them, and so off you go. But I have had crystal singing pyramids twice now, and I'm hoping to get some more before the holidays. But crystal singing bowls, go to eBay. Oh, I love that. Corinne Palmer said Athena is her cat's name with Apollo and Achilles. Girl. I can't remember what the name of the shop is on eBay for the crystal singing bowls. Shit. My hormonal mind is not holding that information tonight. I really wish I could remember what it was. If you gave me a name, I would be able to tell you. But anyway, if you search crystal singing bowls on eBay, there's only 1 or 2 dealers, and they have everything. They have all the colors and the chakras and the this and the that. So off you go. All right, you guys. Hugs and kisses from all of us. We love you. We're grateful for you. We hope you had fun tonight. Thank you for being part of the process and part of the magic. And so we will look forward to seeing you 2 weeks from tonight. Tomorrow is class. If you're in Soul Shift, my students will see me tomorrow for 3 hours. If you would love to take online classes with me, registration is open. You can find out more on sagegoddess.com. At the top, there's a classes tab. Would love to have you there. And then, if not, on Thursday, guess what we have? Full Moon Ritual. Live at 6 p.m. Pacific time here in person in Torrance, California. Also online around the world. We only get one full moon a month, so I really hope you won't miss it. It's going to be a really, really good one on Thursday. I'm excited for class tomorrow, too. Cannot wait. We get to journey together tomorrow, so it doesn't get much better than that. So cheers. I'll see you guys for either class tomorrow or full moon on Wednesday. Have a beautiful rest of your evening. Congratulations to all the winners tonight. You did good. I'm proud of you, and I'm happy for you, too. I'll see you soon.